Welcome to the club.
My club are mental, aren't they?
21 is coming. You're chatting gas.
Embarrassing.
Off, ref!
Most toxic fan base in the world are Arsenal.
Liverpool, the worst champions ever.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year
Happy
to the
New
OGs at home. 2024 is here. New year, new club.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
Yeah, new year, new
New
club.
year, new me. No wild predictions from me, mate.
Oh.
Straight
On the straight and
narrow.
We'll see how long that lasts.
On the straight and narrow. No wild statements. No wild predictions. Nothing but.
I don't wait.
educated
You're turning
football.
the subscribers away here.
No.
in their droves.
No.
We
They're
want
here.
them to subscribe.
They're here for the unagi. They're here for the opportunity to flex your analytical footballing muscle, which is your brain first and foremost.
Yeah.
Best footballers.
You really think people flex their brain muscle when they watch this channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, we're the cerebral football
Jeremy
channel.
Paxman. We've got Christopher Hitchens over there. We've got Jeremy Paxman. And I'm trying to think who would.
You don't know a third. I need somebody who's a third person who's in.
Jeremy Clarkson.
Third person who's in.
So just, you know.
Stephen Fry. You look a bit like Stephen
Oh,
Fry.
that's Stephen
You look a
Fry.
bit like Stephen Fry.
I'll say that he's a mega genius.
Yeah, you do look a bit like
Come
him.
on, I'll take Stephen Fry.
You could host QI.
Yeah. Who's the new one on there now?
Him, innit?
No, he's not on there anymore.
Is it
He
not him and
retired.
Alan
He
Davis
retired.
still?
Keep up, mate, for God's sake.
Do you know what? I haven't watched
Changed
telly.
years ago. No,
I
I
haven't
don't
watched
watch
telly
TV.
for a decade.
I don't
well,
watch
apart
TV.
from Match of the Day, I haven't turned the BBC on
No.
for a decade.
Yeah, me too. That's why I don't have a TV license.
live.
I watch Match of the Day at 10:30 if I'm awake. I often have to get it on a Sunday morning.
It's hard.
So do you still live like it's old school and if you miss it at 10:30, you watch it at 6 a.m?
There are times, it's very rare now
yeah.
because there are times where, if possible, it doesn't happen often now because of our industry. But if I, for some reason, don't know the football scores, it happened recently where basically on the Saturday, I spent all day, we weren't on, we were on the Sunday, I was on the Saturday, I spent all day at a trampoline park in Brent Cross. So I'm bouncing around my kid. Got home at about 6:30. It's like, I don't know anything that's happened. I don't know. I was like, right, nobody tell me. And I watched Match of the Day like a purist, as if it were 1993 again.
Yeah, I love Match
I
of the
just
Day.
watched Match of the Day without knowing any of the scores.
Yeah.
Tried to predict them all, but none right.
Do you watch the punditry on Match of the Day?
Yeah.
See, I watch Match of the Day literally for the highlights.
No,
And I very rarely watch it live.
What, you skip on iPlayer?
So I skip. I don't want to hear Jermaine Genius and Danny Murphy.
But how do you watch it? On iPlayer or
Generally, I play it or I record it because I've got
you
to
record it?
to record.
So you do need a TV license, in my opinion. You do need it. So anyone watching at home from the TV license company, Adam needs one. I don't know if you're paying it, but Adam needs one. If you're
Why are you
recording,
dubbing me in?
No.
nobody likes the grass, mate.
No.
All
By the way,
right, Bertie Smalls.
By the way,
he needs to pay. He needs to pay.
We invite Bertie Smalls to this stream.
Yeah.
Bertie.
Going
He
on
needs
over
to
here.
pay his
Unbelievable.
bills, lads. Okay.
Mate,
I don't do it as a
we're going to have to
political
talk to our
statement.
producer here.
I don't do it as a political
Bertie
statement.
Smalls is not welcome on this stream.
Who's Bertie Smalls?
The most famous grass in the world. He grassed like the craze.
Is it?
That's why you call a grass a
Or
Bertie.
what's his face?
Guys, a Bertie.
Sammy Gravano.
You Bertied him up. That's right.
Wow.
Sammy Gravano over
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
What's
Is he in the
going on, bro?
movie? Is he in the movie Legend?
No,
Is that John
no.
in the movie?
No, Bertie Smalls is like the famous grass. So if you meet somebody from London and you are a grass, they'll often say, "Oh, he's a
But
Bertie."
Bertie wasn't in the movie with.
No.
But now a Bertie is going to be a Buvey.
a Buvey.
Yeah, Bertie's a Buvey.
Yeah, I can't.
After that.
I do like the pundit. Do you know what I do? And I'm probably again in the minority, but certain pundits where people will go, I can't watch them, I can't have them.
Yeah.
I quite like them a lot of the time. Like I'll give you two where people will generally
Birds
say,
of a feather usually flock together.
Birds of a feather. Do you know? Like I generally find Paul Merson quite insightful with football.
I agree. Yeah.
Whereas I feel like even maybe now in the comments, people will be going, no. The other one, I quite like Michael Owen. You know when Michael Owen's talking, not necessarily about the analysis on the game, but you know when he makes it relate to him, and Arsenal will be 1-0 down with 20 minutes to go at home, and he'll go, well, this is like when I was playing for Real Madrid, or this is like the situation when I was playing for Gerard Houllier, and you're like, okay, this is...
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
this is...
I only like pundits that have achieved it at the highest level. So I know Paul Merson gets a bit of stick, but he achieved it at the high. He was a great player. Great player.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when you talk about Leon Osman sat on Match of the Day, you think, taxpayers'
it
money.
well?
Taxpayers' money is going to Leon Osman's opinion about 4-4-2.
Isn't that unfair though, because of the job we do? Or is it because they're on TV on Match of the Day, and we're just we don't profess to be anything but fans?
No, but we're not bringing the insight of the footballer, are we?
No, I'm asking Buvey.
What do you mean?
Because if you got invited on Match of the Day, you'd go.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
He'd
But
be
that's
an
a
honour.
professional. That's a professional.
And a lot of people would go, well,
But people say,
Buvey's never
why
played
is
at
he on
top
there?
level.
But he'd be on there as
I
a
agree.
fan.
I agree.
He wouldn't be on there to bring
I
the
wouldn't watch.
analysis.
I wouldn't
from
watch
it.
me on Match
So
of Day. I
that's
wouldn't
my
watch you
point.
on Match of Day. But I'd watch you
What?
on this stream.
Well, that's friendly.
No, but,
isn't
no,
it?
but,
You've had a mare so far. You're grassing him up. Now you're not watching him on Match of the Day.
I'd watch
Friends
Adam
like
on.
these, Adam.
I'd watch Adam on live streams on
minute.
YouTube.
I used to
Your
tune into
YouTube.
Sucker Social and all that. When we were right.
Have you not?
We've
It's
been
called
live.
Saturday Social for a
We've been
reason.
live for
Because
about
social
5
aspect.
minutes. In
No,
those
but I'm not-
5 minutes, you said, I will not watch you. If you ever get your big break, Adam,
Yeah.
a friend of ours, if you ever get your big break, you get somehow invited onto Match of the Day. You are the fan pundit. Buvey's not going to watch.
No,
If you
I
end
don't
up, if
mean
you
it
ever,
like
No, no, it was on Football
if you ever-
Focus. It
If
was
you ever
probably
commit a
Yeah,
crime,
that's amazing.
my
You know what I'm
life.
trying
if
to
you
say.
ever commit a crime and he witnesses it,
Yeah.
you're going down to
Great.
Chinatown, mate. You are going down to
No,
Chinatown.
if we're talking Match of the Day, Match of the Day has to be two top-level professionals alongside Gary Lineker. That's what I'm trying to say. Football Focus and Saturday Social, they have a great role of bringing people in from the new media world. But Match of the Day has to be, that's what I'm saying about Leon Osman. It can't be Leon Osman. It has to be Alan Shearer and Ian Wright.
Some might say
Has to be.
we will find a
I
brighter
can't
day.
believe this, but
But
I
some
agree.
might say that Leon Osman has played at the top level.
He hasn't.
Yeah, but
he hasn't.
No, just by
hasn't-
simply
no,
playing in
but-
the Premier League.
No,
No, but he hasn't
It's gotta
played
be
at the
more.
top.
But that's a level
Match
that
of the Day has to be
many
higher.
of us can't dream
No, Match
about.
Day has to be Ballon d'Or winners, in my opinion, and Premier League top scorer and Premier League title winners.
Yeah, like Ian Wright is one of the
Ballon
best
d'Or
strikers.
winners in the Premier League are few and far
but
between.
I'm talking about Michael Owen
Wright,
shout,
Alan
whatever.
Shearer in terms of the prestigiousness. Alan Shearer in terms of like being prestigious, 260 goals in the Premier League. He's welcome. Ian Wright, I think you could easily argue, and I don't know why this doesn't happen more. You know when people do like top 10 strikers in the Premier League? I feel like Ian Wright is drastically shortchanged on that. You know how you feel about Andy Cole?
His time wasn't there.
He
man.
was so
But
good.
also, it's
Time
because he's
wasn't
not Arsenal's best, right? Because of Henry, obviously.
Yeah.
So he's always. So when Arsenal fans go to bat for who's the best Premier League striker, they're going Henry. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who else is going to really bring Chelsea fans, United fans aren't going to go? Well, actually, Ian Wright. They'll like him. A lot of people like him.
I think they're mad. No, but
He's
you know,
quit Match of the Day. Weirdly, talking about Match of the Day.
you know when
Why is that?
You know when
he's
Ian
in a
Wright.
film with Kano.
You know when Ian Wright
Yeah.
broke Cliff Baston's record for Arsenal?
Yeah.
Do you
With the
remember when it was just
did
that
it.
day, the night thing? Like, at the time, Arsenal fans then, and I was very much around Arsenal fans then, I remember this. Arsenal fans then could have never dreamed that a better striker would come along. Like, their top
Yeah,
goal
yeah.
scorer at the time. Like, okay, Thierry Henry was round the corner. But...
Is it because Henry broke it so quickly that he didn't really get to live
maybe,
that?
maybe.
You know,
he
a
needed
solid
the
10
years.
years
He
of
needed
the
that 10
great-
years, or even longer. Like, Cliff Baston had it for how long?
Yeah.
60 years. Yeah, he didn't
It's
have
like
the record.
people will feel like Harry Kane broke Sir Bobby Charlton's record in 10 years, I feel. Because Rooney only had it for such a short period.
Yeah, that's a good. shout,
Yeah. Rooney didn't get it for as long as the player would
Like he
command
should have
it.
had it longer.
Yeah, I think there is.
I know he's got the United record and
I
stuff.
think there
but
is something in there. But do you know what? I got so much. Listen to how weird people are. By the way, I was recently working. I was recently working.
Working. Can you stop giggling over there? Yeah.
Jack, come on! Jack's just got
Yeah.
a pay rise and all sorts.
Yeah, is it? But Jack,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, man.
Money's
What
gone
are you
to his
saying?
head.
What were you saying?
Anyway, forget
The money's
Jack.
gone to his head.
Why'd you
He's
stop
like-
talking,
he's
though?
like Rockefeller over there.
Do
Like
you
Elon Musk?
Do you
throwing
want
his
money
weight
to go
around
to
in the
your
back.
head? Do you want money to go to your head? You could win £250,000, which is what Jack gets paid a daily rate, I think, these days. £250,000 on Super 6. All you have to do is predict 6 correct scores to be in with a chance of winning. You have to be over 18. T's and C's do apply. But click the link in the description below. Get involved. Buvey's currently doing his little social media snap. oh, please follow me on Instagram. But we're not worried about that. We're worried about telling you about Super 6. So make sure you're involved. We got FA Cup round coming up this week. Go on, bro.
Can you do the
Bro.
read, mate? Come
I
on,
just
mate.
did
There's a
it.
lot of money at stake, lads.
Pay attention.
I think you have to download the Super 6 app and join Club 23, okay, and join our mini league. The big thing that Adam didn't talk about, okay, is the big game at the end of the season. It's us versus pitch side. And I have to play alongside Rory and Adam. It's not my level, but I'll drop down if I have to.
What
I'll
I
drop
would
down if
say,
have
what
to
I would
for
say
these
is,
lads.
you could win £250,000. It will not cost you a penny. £250,000 in your skyrocket, and it will not cost you a penny. All you need to do is predict 6 football scores correctly. This coming weekend, it is FA Cup. There are 6 FA Cup fixtures to predict, including a QPR defeat. So you already kind of know one of the results. Out of the 6, you already kind of know one of the results. So make sure that you download the Super 6 app. It won't cost you a penny. You could win £250,000, and it is really, really good fun. Join our mini league. Code is Club23.
And even though you think it's halfway through the season, if I join these guys' mini league now, it's going to be very difficult to win it. don't worry. Every single week, if you finish top of our league for that week, for that round, we'll give away a £100 classic football shirts voucher as well. So there's so many different opportunities to win. There's a chance to win every week, either the classic football shirts voucher or the £250,000. And then at the end of the season as well, you could be playing for Club FC. The game has kicked off. It's West Ham Brighton. I am Danny Welbeck FC today, lads.
You want Brighton win?
Welbeck
I want
FC.
Welbeck. I want a Brighton win.
I want Brighton to win today. But how are you looking at this game, Booth? West Ham Brighton. I found
You're in love with West Ham, aren't you?
I it's West Ham, Manchester City. It's the official.
Oh,
No,
goal
goal
kick.
kick.
No. West
That'd
Ham
be
did
good,
us a
though. Good
favour
for the
against
game.
Arsenal. I've always loved West Ham to the bottom of my core.
I love that.
You
logic.
two have this
I
weird
love that
relationship,
logic.
City and West Ham.
Yeah,
don't
I have a little badge. Anytime West Ham do us a favour against Arsenal, Liverpool, I post a West Ham badge with the Man City eagle in the middle. It's called West Ham City.
Oh, get a grip.
And
Get a laugh.
the top comment on the tweet was like, "You're a grown man. Why are you tweeting that?"
Yeah,
That's
it's Rory.
legitimate.
It's
Yeah,
from
it was
Rory.
me that wrote that. Yeah. It was me that wrote that.
I have a soft spot for West Ham.
Mate,
I like West Ham.
I love that kind of comment because I'm doing it all the time. And do you know what it really reminds me of? When remember Bobby Bacala when he's like marries Janice and he's like
got
doing
the
the
trains
trains, doing the trains, and then Janice comes to see Tony to try and get him a promotion, and Janice goes, "You're always on his case. Is train set?" Tony goes, "He's a grown man." He's right though. He shouldn't be doing that. He
It
shouldn't be
is
playing
a little
computer
bit
games.
ridiculous.
You shouldn't be doing loads of
Posting West Ham City
He was
badges.
spending big money on it. You know when he gets shot? Sorry, guys, to spoil it. But he takes an £8,000 trade set. And I always think about the guy that sells it him because just before he's about to buy it, he gets shot. It's like,
No,
that's the
doesn't
only
he?
guy
Yeah,
that was going to
yeah,
buy
didn't
that trade set
Is
for
that what
£8,000.
Yeah. Because he got the money. Do you remember when he made a deal with a rapper?
Oh,
To
yeah,
shoot the rapper.
yeah.
Yeah, very funny. Very funny. Right. I want Brighton to win anyway. I don't like West Ham United.
I like West Ham. I think they've done well.
Yeah, you've
all
told
things
us.
considered.
Yeah,
Why
I
don't you
literally
just
just
marry
told
West
us.
Ham?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to get into the nitty gritty.
Why don't you just marry
Look,
Bazinga if
ultimately-
you love him so much? Give Spencer a ring
By
if
the
you love
way,
him so
I
much.
saw him throwing darts at
Talking
the
about
World
Bazinga.
Championship.
Elliot Hackney.
Hackney, mate.
Oh,
How
double
did
one.
he?
That started
one.
with a double one.
It could be anything. You know, it could be
Mate, just
anything
hit
above
the
one.
board.
It could be double 16.
It's
you know,
really
it's like
hard.
20.
It's really hard to get two
Yeah.
on a dartboard.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible. If you make contact with the board, you're not going to get two.
double one.
Double one. Yeah, not good.
And Bazinga was having a mare. So imagine, Bazinga won.
Bazinga won.
So how
I know.
bad was Elliot?
Do you know I've been playing darts loads lately?
Oh.
I play, mate, you clearly follow me on Instagram. Basically on Instagram, all I do, I play 1 to 5. We've got a dartboard at work. Play 1 to 5. Very rarely do I lose. Very rarely do I lose.
You're
We used to have
fantastic
one.
dart thrower.
I beat
Mum
you.
made
didn't
us
I?
get rid
Yeah, I
of
just said you're fantastic.
No, I beat
Why
you
you
though.
bring that up? I just said you're
Yeah, I beat
fantastic.
you.
Why double down?
I got
on-
100 quid
on
off
it?
Theo Baker. Me and Buvey had the opportunity. What did we have to do? Just beat Theo.
Yeah.
Theo Baker had the opportunity to. He had a dartboard. He went to Buvey. I'll give you this 100 quid if you beat me. Buvey lost. He went to me. I'll give you. He's got the cash. He went. I'll give you 100 quid if you beat me. I was like, okay. Beat him. He gave me £100.
These YouTubers, yeah.
Yeah, they got
More money
coming
than
out,
sense.
Honestly.
Like you. So I got,
Yeah.
made of money. Made of money,
I got
Buvey.
no money.
By the way-
No,
come
you're
on.
famously wealthy.
Buvey these days got an office,
Yeah,
receptionist.
boy.
Why are you telling? Yeah, so you're the snitch. You're the
Wait, I'm
snitch.
gonna give you your address away.
You're
address
that guy
away.
from The Wire.
I'ma
You're the
give you
guy
your
going
address
up and
away.
down. You're the guy in the
I'ma
back
give
of the
you your
police
address
car.
away.
You're the
I'ma give you your
heroin
address
addict
away.
in The Wire.
Yeah, Bubsy.
Bubsy boy, or whatever his name is.
Bubs.
Bubs. Get hell.
Isn't that
For
Michael
20
B.
quid note, you'll
Jordan?
say anything you want.
Isn't that
doesn't he?
Michael B. Jordan?
No, he's in
Nah.
it. He's in it. He's in it.
What's his
Bubs
name?
is the old school
That's it,
addict.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Bubs is, and then his mate is he's friends with
white
he's
kid.
friends with a white guy, and
Yeah.
and he gets battered.
I haven't watched
Oh,
it.
I'm
He gets
loving it.
battered
I'm
by that
loving it.
It's
sofa.
on Now TV though, so
So
I'm gonna get
good,
stuck
man.
in.
So good.
Oh,
Do you like series 2 of The Wire?
I'm not on there yet.
Go on, Brian.
Have you seen it before? You never watched?
I've never watched
Are
The
you in
Wire.
it? Oh mate, I'm envious
Oh
of
wait,
you.
it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first time.
Yeah.
Do you watch season 2? I know
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people
yeah.
they just
I
don't
watch
watch
all
that
of it.
one. They just don't watch that one.
It's long, that's why.
It's so good. Such a
So
good
isn't
show.
it? Season 2's a
It's a
bit
great
slow.
song as well. Great song. They don't make nothing's like that anymore, is it? Nothing is as compelling.
There's a little Wire crossover in Sopranos
Go on.
when Richie Aprile Jr. goes to the. It's not really a crossover, it's just a character from it, isn't it? The fella that passed away recently, isn't it?
Wait, Richie Aprile.
Not Richie Aprile, sorry,
Jackie Jr.
Jackie
Jackie
Jr.
Jr.
When he dies,
Yeah.
he goes to the flat in the Buvey
Yeah.
projects. What's the fella's name from The Wire? He's in it.
Who is he? I never noticed that.
What's his name?
Omar.
Passed away recently. What's
Omar.
his real name?
Omar.
Oh, Omar Cumming. Yeah. Is he in that? I didn't know.
Yeah. He's in that scene with the
Oh,
girl
yeah.
playing
That's cool.
chess.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Oh no, that is in terms of like the complexity of writing a character, a homosexual drug like if you think about what Omar is, he's a
Robin Hood
he's
character.
He's a character who he's gay in the projects, whose income is from robbing drug dealers. Like, what clever writing to make
amazing.
that believable?
Amazing.
Do you know what I mean? It's
amazing.
Yeah, he's a fantastic actor, that guy. He died of a heroin overdose.
Was it? Yeah, I didn't know how he died.
Yeah.
I just knew he passed away.
Yeah. Sad times. But no, I never noticed that. Richie April. Yeah, amazing.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have the
amazing.
darts on one screen as well for you guys that are interested.
Come on, Lukey boy.
Luke Littler, 16-year-old,
There's Emma Patton. What's happening, Em?
is in the semi-finals of the World Darts Championships, which is unreal.
If he wins, if you become a world
He would've
champion
won
at
100
16,
grand.
Seen this,
is
yeah.
that the biggest?
Yeah.
Is that the best
yeah.
achievement from a youngster ever?
Yeah.
From
Do
a
you think?
16-year-old sportsman.
Yeah, do you think so?
Well, I've seen from a
It's not better than what Rooney did, is it?
No, is it better than Pele winning the World Cup as 17 years old?
No,
It's a team game.
So Pele is 1/11th of a side.
Also, it's like people would
This
look at
guy's by
athletes-
himself.
No, but you're as a footballer though, you're built like a kid and you're playing against men.
I put it
in
up there with
physicality.
Rocket Ronnie at 17, coming through really and winning the
Did he
UK
win the
championship.
UK? Yeah, but this is the world.
This is the world.
Worlds? Yeah, is
And the way he's not even just grinding through games; he's smashing people.
Great advert for parenting, isn't it? Take your kid down the pub, give him a set of darts. Off you go, son. Get yourself a lemonade whenever you fancy it, and go and be a world champion.
His girlfriend's getting slagged off on Twitter 'cause she's 21 years old. No, is it?
21.
Yeah, and
What,
he's 16.
What, he goes out with a 21-year-old?
nice topic to bring up. What's your thoughts, bro?
Mate, I've learned loads of times I say very little. To be the man I want to be,
That's how you've got so far.
I say
by
very
saying
little.
so. Yeah.
I've got no opinions on anything
No, that's the right way to be.
on a football show.
Yeah, 100%.
So, why did you bring it up, Booth?
Well, it went viral today on Twitter. So
Okay,
I'm just, if
so
you
what's
if
your
you were
thought?
involved,
If
we're
you-
all involved in social media. So if you
No, if you're
check
so
Twitter-
interested-
I
though,
feel
what's your
like at the
thoughts?
moment,
I'm
look,
just saying it's out there.
What's
Isn't
it's
it?
a bit weird.
What's your
21,
thoughts?
16 is
Ask
weird.
you first.
21, 16 is weird, but putting that aside,
Yeah.
if you can, I think Littler has had an unreal amount of exposure and stuff. And for a 16-year-old, I think some people are being really unfair on him at times. Like the other day, before I say it,
because he looks 32.
before I say it, I don't agree with the newspaper. I
Didn't
never
need that
buy it. I
comment.
never will.
He says he's
But when
sorry.
he got ridiculed for having a picture with his son, it's like he's 16 years old. He doesn't know right
Do you
from
hear what
wrong
he
yet.
just said? He said, saying being all political, yeah, being all Henry Kissinger and all that. Say I'm not going to say anything to. And then
Henry
he says,
Kissinger, by the way.
and then he says,
Where's that come from?
yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. And
No,
then,
I don't.
yeah, well, do your research. And then he says, oh, this 16-year-old poor kid looks like 32 years old.
It's a compliment.
That's horrible from you, Rory.
not horrible.
No, that's all right. I think he looks 16. But I'm going to say it. I think he looks 16.
Do you know how old
I think
he looks to me?
his age.
Wait, okay, let's be honest. Do you know how old
He
he
doesn't
looks
get
to me?
ID going into a pub.
No, he does now.
He doesn't-
Everyone knows
Yeah, but
who
I
he is.
didn't
He
for
ruined
years.
it. He
I
can't ever
didn't.
get a drink now.
I didn't.
Do you know how old he looks
His
to me?
local barman's like, wait.
Yeah, you've been. Yeah. Do you know how old he looks to me? Seriously, 16.
Yeah, you backtracked on that.
No,
You backtracked on that.
No
And
backtrack.
by the way, there's a TalkSport colleague, I won't say his name, that brought up the thing that you just brought up. So you've copied him. So I'm just saying that. Okay.
Wait, what?
No? Okay. I saw a
I
clip
was
on
thinking-
TalkSport. I saw a clip on TalkSport saying, is it the greatest achievement of any teenager in sporting history?
and is it?
I think it's up there.
Is it?
I think it's up there.
So you think that's
Oh,
the
is
best
that
thing
the
ever?
Goldstein
So you think that's
Yeah.
the best thing ever?
Rory's mate?
Yeah.
You think that's the best thing ever?
Sporting achievement for a teenager, it must be. It must be. 16. Pele at 17.
But the thing is, if you compare
Ronnie's
football,
a good
comparing anything with physicality,
Yeah.
you deserve more credit. You deserve more credit for being a child competing physically with grown men.
But what about the pressure of being up there
Yeah,
by
mental.
yourself?
No, but the pressure exists in every sport. What I mean is Wayne Rooney at 16 is shrugging off.
Lillian Thuram.
Yeah, and he's
Well, it was 18 when he.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
you know what I mean.
18's a big difference. I'm
no,
saying.
but
Sol
at
Campbell,
16,
when he was 16,
at 16,
Sol
Sol
Campbell.
Campbell, like
Not
the
given the
physicality.
heave hole.
Okay, so I'm asking. Okay, what did Sol Campbell into? Did he win a trophy?
Who?
I'm talking about at the top level, the World Cup final,
No,
the
but
Champions League
Rooney's,
final. This is the
Rooney
darts
won
equivalent.
the World Cup by simply playing in the Premier League at 16. You know what I mean? Like getting there was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pinnacle.
Oh, the other thing that I think you have to bear in mind, you know, in terms of darts, getting to be the best at darts is far easier than getting to be the best at football.
Some people in the chat are chucking out Max Verstappen in the F1 at 16, Boris Becker at Wimbledon at 16, Sharapova at Wimbledon 17. Just a few names that have been
Lewis
put out
Hamilton.
there. We had Emma Raducanu, our mate, on the club.
Yeah, you're better than her at tennis, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one is that the tennis player you're better than?
I beat her one. I get
Is that the
1
one
point
that you-
off her.
no,
You
you
know if I
beat-
get 1 point
you
off her.
beat her, wouldn't you? Yeah.
How many
Listen,
points did you get
yeah.
off Luke Littler?
What? How many finishes?
Yeah.
Oh no, I wouldn't get any.
So
Actually, I haven't
you're a
seen Elliot.
sexist. You're a sexist. You're a sexist. You think you'd beat
It's a
the woman
different
and you weren't getting it?
context.
No,
Use
you're a
your
sexist.
noggin. It's a brand new year.
You're a dirty sexist.
It's a brand new year, Roy.
You are a sexist.
Use your limited
And
noggin.
New
You're a
Buvey.
sexist.
New Year, New Buvey so far is snitching, sexism. What else?
Yeah, we're lucky to have you. Yeah.
The point of the matter is, tennis is a lot of pressure in a big
Are
stadium.
you a better footballer than Eni Luca?
Huh?
Are you a better footballer than Eni Luca?
No, of course not. She's amazing.
I have
So
a
you
feeling
didn't
that
say that,
answer to
or-
that would have been very big.
Darts. This is the reality. Us three could all knock a ball around tennis, get the ball over the net, and all sorts. Yeah. In darts, how many times you play? How many times you play with your mates in the pub? It's 190 dart finishes and all sorts. It's ridiculous because you're trying to get the double. It's impossible. Darts is harder than tennis on some level.
Oh, no.
Are you insane?
No.
On some
Are you
level.
insane?
I am not having
The
that.
base level
I'm
entry
not
to the
having
sport is harder for darts than it is for.
Mate, what is wrong with you
How, do
today?
you know how much you have to
I can
practice?
throw a ball at
Yeah,
Bruv, what's happened
Then
to
you have to get doubles to win the game. It's harder than tennis.
What's happened
Tennis
to
I
you?
could teach you how
hard,
to
bro.
serve in an hour.
Did you have a bad
Tennis
Christmas?
is not amazing.
Did you have a bad
Darts,
Christmas?
no one's returning
What's
it.
happened to you?
No one's slapping your darts off the board. Tennis, you're just getting hit back at you.
Yeah.
If me and
getting
you want a
hit back
darts
at you.
game, to have a good quality darts game, it takes a lot more practice time between us two than it does playing tennis. If me and
Mate.
you play tennis for a week, we'd be starting to
one
get good
skill,
rallies
yeah.
going
But
and all
you gotta
sorts.
remember,
Against each other.
Darts
is
we
one
could be there
skill.
for a month and we wouldn't get doubles.
Darts is one skill, though. Like,
Yeah, but it's very,
once
very
you-
hard. It's
once
a very,
you
very
master that-
nuanced
The
thing.
point
It's a
that you
nuanced
made,
thing.
nobody's slapping it back at you.
Yeah.
Is the point.
But it's
You've
easier
also
to get a game of
you've got
tennis
to
going
run,
than it is
You've got
darts.
to have an engine. You've got to be able to hit it. You've got
Mate,
to have accuracy.
you know how we're mocking-
I'm actually so spot on.
You're
It's
not spot on.
unbelievable.
Put
It's
a poll in the
unbelievable
thing. I'm
how
so spot on.
wrong you are.
The entry level to darts is a lot harder. It's a fun sport to play with your mates at the pub, but it takes so many darts to get a double. Where
Would
me and you could
what
knock
would
a
you
ball
be
hear
more
you, but
likely
that's
to do then?
accuracy,
Okay,
right?
Buvey, what are you more likely to do? Win a leg against a darts pro or a game against a tennis pro?
Oh.
What are you more likely to do?
To be fair, I said a point against Emma Raducanu versus a leg in darts. So I said a point. I'll get a point over. I'm more
What
likely
you've
to get
got
a
to
point.
remember as well, almost similar to your Raducanu argument, where you go, "Wow, if she misses a point, or
She would
something,
never
hits
miss
the
a
net
point
or
against
whatever.
you, though, would
Exactly.
she? You're not going to
With
intimidate
this-
her into missing a point because
Yeah.
But with a
you're
darts
you.
player, they're just playing their game. Whatever.
Exactly. Exactly. You're just playing your
Exactly.
game, so it's
I
easier.
have no game, but
So
I
if-
can
if
influence.
you
I
get
can
the
influence
repetitive
Emma- I can
nature of
influence someone in a tennis
throwing
match.
You
a
can
thing at a
influence Emma
dartboard.
Raducanu. You just said that. I can influence Emma Raducanu.
Yeah, but you
I'm going to have
can.
an impact.
But
I'm
you
going to get in her
can.
head, man.
But you
I'm going to
can.
make her second guess herself. I'm going to make her try things, you know,
Yeah,
because
but
she's going to have
to be
beat
fair,
me.
when I said that when we first
I
did
could
this
influence
clip,
Emma
but when we
Raducanu.
first did this clip 6 months ago, I actually said also the pressure of thousands of people watching her would be a lot of pressure on her. There'd be no pressure on me.
There's a lot of
You're
people that
insane.
say
I-
Buvey's right.
God,
Hey.
God
But-
give me. There can't be a lot of people.
There's a few people that have gone, look, I looked at it, it went, Buvey's right, Buvey's spot on, etc. Buvey's right here. But then someone went, Buvey is so thick, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I evened it out.
Buvey is so
Yeah, go
thick.
check my A levels.
Buvey is so thick, it's
When someone
embarrassing.
says that, you lose. You lose.
Yeah, if you
You
start
gotta go,
Check my GCSEs.
check my A levels.
Check my A level. Yeah.
What A levels did you do, by the way?
Humanities.
Jesus Christ.
Did you really?
All the humanities, mate.
Did you?
Can't include that.
I dropped all the sciences, mate.
Exactly.
Not
So
for
then,
me.
no wonder you're saying check my A levels.
We've got a super chat, and you know what that means, Adam?
Gotta read it.
It says, could you make a Premier League 11, not including players from the Big Six? Absolutely love
Is it all
watching you
time or
lads.
current?
Must mean current.
Current.
Must mean current. Okay, I can start immediately. John McGinn is in and captain. Dougie Luiz probably starts as well.
Ollie Watkins.
It's Villa. It's the Villa team. With Estepinian at left back.
I'd have Kudus in there,
Kudus.
1,000,000%.
Oh,
Jared Bowen has to
Bowen's
get
going to
in
be
there.
in.
Jared Bowen's in the front three.
Who's the best
So
centre
wait, let's
forward?
go to
Who's the
front
best
three.
centre forward out there?
Watkins. Oh, Tony though.
No, at the moment it has to be Watkins.
You're completely going back
What
on
are you
yourself.
on about? At the
I've
moment, we're
literally
saying
witnessed
Tony
you
can't
have
play right now.
arguments about
Tony
Tony
can't play.
versus... Who do you think's a better player, Tony or Watkins?
Tony's a better player right now. No. Look, Tony's a better player, but right now Ollie Watkins is what I'd
Because you
have.
say it's slow, it doesn't make more sense.
It's
an accidental slip. It's an accidental slip.
No. Tony.
The question was about right now, and one bloke can't even play.
You said the same thing.
Yeah, I know I did, but it was a slip of the tongue, lads.
We
We haven't been live for a couple of weeks.
No, Tony. Just went into slow-mo.
Tony's a better total footballer.
Exactly the same thing twice.
Ollie Watkins right now has to go in over Tony.
Okay.
Has to be.
Yeah. Tony's a better player now. Tony's a better player now.
You get what I'm trying to say, for God's sake. Read between the lines, lads, for God's sake. Are we including...
Tony's a better player now. No. Tony's a better player now.
Oh, we got Isaac,
I'm out of practice for life.
Tony, Bowen.
Tony's. Isaac. Oh wait, no, but they were in Champions League last year.
No, Big Six is the traditional Big Six.
Okay.
The big six. Isn't it?
So Chelsea are in there. Chelsea are not in
Chelsea
there.
not in there.
Isaac,
Going to be a
Tony.
lot of Newcastle players actually. Is Trippier in it? Over the other side, right back.
Yeah,
You're going to
Trippier
struggle
has
to find a
go
better
in.
right
Trippier
back,
has
are
to
you?
go in.
Ward Prowse, is he in?
Nah.
Ward-Prowse.
Ward-Prowse will
man.
make it, man.
Good player, Ward Prowse.
I think a Wolves player has to go in. Neto somewhere has to go in. Cunha.
Who's the manager?
El Nuri
Emery.
at left back. El Nuri at left back. What a left back he's been for Wolves.
No,
this
but then
season.
you got Moreno at Villa.
Lewis,
yeah, but-
Lewis Dunk. What about centre halves?
Ooh.
Dunk's
I
not
like
been
Diego
great.
Carlos. I just like his
I
team.
don't. He gave you a cheap goal at Old Trafford, didn't he?
He's a deflection, though, isn't it? Those things happen.
It felt cheap to me. It
Who
was
else?
when he
I
passed the
know.
ball
Do you
away.
know we haven't mentioned the boy at Fulham? Is it Paulinho?
Paulinho.
jeez.
He's got to be in, isn't he?
What's a
trying to
player?
think of like other clubs.
So you could go
Paulinho's got to be.
Paulinho,
Paulinho, Ward-Prowse.
McGinn.
El
McGinn.
Nuri has to go in for me, for Gary O'Neill.
I feel that's very sourceless, though, that.
What do you mean?
Like McGinn and... Who did we put?
I don't like McGinn. I think McGinn's a little
mate,
bit... a little
Michael
bit.
Elise.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Michael Elise just came to me. Yeah, it's got to be.
Eze.
What about?
Eze.
What about?
Eze has to
We
go
got
in.
we got
was
about
so-
30
mate.
Get rid of Ward-Prowse, put Eze, and put some real footballers in there. Real
James
flair.
Ward-Prowse, brilliant player.
Yeah, but real
Mate,
flair.
the way that
Flair.
Ward-Prowse and Alvarez controlled that Arsenal midfield was
That was amazing. Yeah,
brilliant, like
yeah.
pure, like
Yeah, I
proper
prefer Eze
example
as a
in
footballer.
an excellent midfield player.
Eze is a
Really
proper
was.
footballer.
Oh mate, that was so funny, Buvey. Said exactly the same thing twice, just really
You know, I had
slowly.
that
Who's our
sometimes.
defence? Pau
Remember when
Torres?
you knocked me out of a poker tournament? I said, "Oh, unlucky, mate," but you knocked me out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think it's long COVID. I
Yeah.
went out to us, unlucky. I was meant to say, "Well played, mate." I said, "Unlucky, mate." He knocked me out.
And you were really
Full
unlucky.
house of queens on me. The fuck.
Oh, that happened to me once, you know.
long COVID.
Someone was saying happy birthday to me, and I went, happy birthday, mate.
Yeah. It was like a
like-
waiter says, "Have a good night," and it was,
You go, have a good night.
and
Have
then
it, take it back.
you sat there working for the next 12 hours, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got long COVID. That's what it is.
Or you
Do
could have
do you
teach your
ever
mum.
do this? Have you ever,
Oh,
mate?
God.
Do you ever do this? You know when you shouldn't say something and it gets in your head and then therefore you immediately say it.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever do that?
Don't do it now.
Is there an example?
I'll give you an example. So, I met somebody with one leg, and it was on my mind. What are you doing? And it was on my mind that they had one leg. So I thought, just don't mention it. They've got one leg. Don't mention it. And I literally went like this. I'm going to hop off now. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. That was such an accident. But you just get
Yeah,
it.
no,
in your head.
yeah, of course, man. Hop off. I've never heard you say that in any
You like
normal
told his
way.
brother when he's talking about that woman. You know the one-legged girl he has an affair with?
I really
He goes
know.
out to cut off the whole leg. I mean, affair.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you could do
so
that.
I'm actually so awkward,
No,
though, man. I
your
think you've got
mind
one.
can play-
You got one situation like that. I got 50 for
I think
everyone.
You can get away with that, though.
Your mind.
Hop off,
Get away
sorry.
with that. Hop along, yeah.
Go on, Lukey boy.
You can get away
Can't
with that. I
believe
think.
it.
No, mate, it gets in your... Once it's in your mind, it's terrible. You get that kind of like recurring thing. Don't say this. Don't do it. And you do.
Don't drop the cup of tea. Oh, dropped it. Just that.
Oh.
Is that really live now?
Because we are revolting children
real?
living in revolting
Green
times.
is this?
This is amazing.
It's amazing. It's good.
Absolutely incredible.
Mate, if that doesn't look like a 16-year-old, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
16.
fantastic
Well, it's
specimen.
mad. He probably still believes in Santa and that.
16?
There must be. He's not allowed to vote, is he?
No, of course
He's not allowed to
Of course
vote.
He's not allowed to vote. He's not allowed to have a
Not allowed
pint
to have
either.
a pint. I mean, he's had plenty, clearly.
You're allowed to.
but he's not allowed
16
to
when
have a
you,
pint.
wait, 18. What is it? 18 to drink.
Yes.
Right.
He's not allowed to play.
So you know them friends
The
you've been
lottery?
hanging around with, getting drinks. Got to stop that.
Oh
They're
God.
using your booby
Yeah. Yeah.
because you got an ID.
Yeah.
He hasn't been ID'd for 20 years. The last time he got ID'd, he was 9.
Going into
I'm more
school.
likely to be ID than him.
Going into school, he was.
Honestly, yeah. I had a growth spurt in year 7. It was crazy.
Were you talking?
People thought I was like a bully and all that. Just when I went to secondary school, I was double everyone's height on
bigger
my
than
life.
teacher and that.
On my life, I was huge.
I was
BFG.
They
always
shoved me in the rugby team. I hated every second of it.
I was always tiny. I was always
Were
like
you? Yeah.
tiny. Yeah. Could easily have been like 2 years below.
But it's not always the worst thing, mate. It's not because
No.
being a big guy, you get a lot in pubs and bars. People think that you're starting on them because
Yeah.
I'm just naturally bigger than everyone in the room. I mean, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet or anything. I just am.
Yeah, but
And people
You've
think
tried, though, haven't you,
people
to
think
blow your
I'm-
own trumpet?
No.
no,
I'm not saying muscle. I'm saying literal pure height. People start on me and all
No,
sorts.
yeah, being a tall
In
geezer,
clubs.
it does.
I had it in Clapham a few weeks ago from some proper Chelsea dickhead.
why
Rory,
Chelsea?
it's Rory
Why
again. Stop
Chelsea?
talking
Well,
about Rory.
No, but he came up to me. He said, "Oh, I love the club and all." I said, "Thanks so much, mate." And he said, "Where were you when Aguero was crying and all that?" And he was copying your thing. I swear on my life. I said, "Mate,
Do you know what happened to me the other day? It was really funny. Some fella come up to me when we were out, and he was really buzzing to see me. Like, wanted a picture of that, so I took a picture with him and stuff. But his mate was fuming.
What, mate
Like, he
hated
wanted
you?
a picture of
Oh,
me.
the mate liked
So
you
his
as well.
his mate was fuming. So his mate stood there like, just looking at his mate.
but he knows you.
Yeah.
Can't believe
The
you
mate
getting a
knows you.
picture
The mate
with him.
probably don't like you.
but,
Yeah,
it was the funniest thing I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
Yeah.
What outside the game?
So now I started hugging his mate and that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we were having a few drinks in Dublin. Dublin was good.
Yeah, did you have a good
Yeah,
time?
mate, how
I saw
was
it
it?
on the Instagram.
Amazing.
It's good fun, man. Show with Wes Brown and that. It's good fun. Good way to end the year. We need to do stuff like that, you know.
I'd love to do
Yeah,
that.
I think
hope
we'd
so.
smash
Do you know
it,
what
man.
my fear is, Adam? Do you know whenever you kind of bring it up? Part of the reason why I don't ever give any sort of backing to it is because I have this innate
that we won't sell?
fear, which is almost born out of, I don't know, self-loathing, that nobody will come.
Yeah, I had that as well. So when
And
we
then I,
did the
and so
first
I think
show-
I'm not doing that. Like I saw, anybody that does live streams, live shows. I'm like, well, we can't risk that
Yeah.
because it will be. Basically, my mum will come. Your brother will probably be there. A few of your mates. That'll be it, and that's my worry. Like I genuinely
No,
panic
but
about
that's
that.
how I felt. So the first time we did one in Dublin was last year. It's our first ever live show, proper. And I remember like going, Dad, don't push it out too much. Because we might not sell anything. We sold like 700 tickets without pushing it, which was great. This year, less
700
so,
is a
but we
lot.
had a smaller venue. We sold about 300.
Right.
So again,
300 is a lot of
still,
people.
Mate.
still a lot of people.
300 is a lot because it's 300 people.
And
that
like,
have
you know, the
chosen to
live
pay
shows, you
money
get to
to
do
see
something
it.
Spending their night with you.
You don't.
It's amazing.
It's not just this. It's like, just
You have a few pints.
having a laugh,
Yeah.
having a joke.
Yeah.
You come up with.
Finton
We've
came,
got
didn't
so
he?
many stories we can tell. Yeah,
Yeah.
Finton came
I like
with,
that.
his,
How
with,
is
his-
it?
with Hannah and his brother.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, it was good, man. It was good. Yeah, it was good to see everyone.
Oh, that's so
Crazy.
good. Yeah,
And then you get to
I
have a
would
few
love to do
drinks
it.
with
I'd just
people
be
that support
terrified.
you as well.
Do you think?
The amount of baby Guinness I bought for people.
Where do you have to do it? Do you have to do it in London? Do you think? Like, is it because everybody can get
I
to
think
London?
we go London,
London.
Bristol, Birmingham.
Oh,
Mate, we can't do
come on.
three. Mate, we're not the Beatles. We can't tour.
Come on,
we haven't
man.
got it in, mate.
We're doing Bristol.
Mate, we
We're
haven't.
doing Bristol.
No, there
You
aren't
have to
enough
do a
people in
Northern
Bristol.
show.
There aren't enough people.
You have
What
to
do you mean there's not enough
No,
people?
mate. In a city of 10
Do you think
million,
you're
I'm
loved
worried
enough
that
in
we'll get
Bristol?
people. I'm worried that we won't get people in a city of 10 million. Like, I'm definitely not going to Bristol in a city of
But you know what helps us?
500,000.
Million, yeah. Yeah, no, I
You know
what
when
you
we
mean.
go
Yeah.
somewhere, like there was a direct correlation between United's results and us selling tickets, which is weird.
What? The
When
more,
United won, we sold more tickets
yeah,
those days.
Feel good times, yeah.
But with us, it's not no team loyalty to one team, right?
No,
Anyone can come. Tottenham fans can come.
they won't. They hate.
They will.
hate
They love
me.
us. Tottenham fans love us.
Maybe
They
not
hate
Tottenham.
me.
I mean, we don't love
One
Tottenham.
bloke on Instagram told me he was going to knock my teeth down my throat.
Still time to deliver on that.
What did you
Mate,
do? Block him?
On his I actually looked at his
He went,
profile.
"Here's my
It's like
address."
pictures of him and kids and that. He's got his little kids. He's a man with kids.
Yeah, sad.
I'm gonna knock. He just sent me a message. I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat.
Can I just say though, when you were a match-going football fan, or even just a little bit younger, did pundits ever get under your skin like that? Did you ever have like an irrational?
Never enough for me to say those words to somebody on the
But if-
internet on a direct
But
message.
if
Jesus.
someone, okay, yeah, that's weird. But if they were pitch side somewhere, you'd shout something. Yeah. well,
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it kind of like just the same?
I don't know. I think there's a
That's
time and a
how I
place.
try. You know when I get
Oh, no,
called
mate,
a wanker, I try and rationalise.
I don't particularly care. I don't particularly care. What this one in particular kind of resonated with me just because he was pictures like him and his kid at Euro Disney and that.
Looking really nice. Like you get
And
along
it's like,
normally.
wait, what? And guess what his thing said? Tottenham, all the rest or whatever, and then hashtag be kind. I was like,
Yeah, them Be Kind warriors are weird.
I
man.
nearly did the screenshot on it, but I thought I just don't want to give it any.
Be Kind warriors are weird like that.
Yeah.
Them ones are weird.
No, it's
Mental health awareness hashtag there, and then they're calling everyone wanker.
Oh my
Like,
god.
what about my mental health?
Oh.
How do you think I feel?
Oh, I've worked in organisations where people in their email footer say, "I'm a mental health advisor or whatever, or emergency assist mental health helper or whatever." It's like
I work for one
embarrassing.
company.
he's in.
I won't mention them. Social chain.
Oh, he's hit the post.
Bowen's hit
It's
the
offside.
post.
Good player, that Bowen. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
And
Bowen's having a better season than Saka, isn't he?
they had a happiness manager, and it was the unhappiest I've ever been in.
Happiness manager.
You just load of tosh
If
Yeah.
anyone
A load
needs
of
that,
frauds.
yeah.
that
Yeah, it
somehow are stealing a
Yeah.
living on Dragons Den and shit.
Yeah. It's embarrassing, all that stuff.
Got a Littler! Oh, he lost the first leg.
Literally lost the first leg.
Sla.
It was close. It's an amazing game, darts.
It's a great game. It really is a great game. Do you know what Eddie Hearn has done to darts?
Is he
It's
still involved? Is
actually-
his dad still involved?
I mean, it was his dad's
Barry,
thing,
yeah.
Matchroom, wasn't it? But he's taking it on to new. Like, I love Eddie Hearn. I think he's brilliant. Like, I really do.
Yeah, I think he is
I think
as well.
I think he's truly brilliant. It's so easy to like
He's a nice
have a
bloke
pop
as
at him.
well,
I've
yeah.
never met him. I'd love to meet him. But it's so easy to have a pop at him, and I think people like always take the easy option rather than going, I like him and rate him and respect.
You know,
what
in
he's done.
terms of, when you're media and I've worked a lot of boxing events, and when you're around those things and you're at work, right? You don't feel like work, but you're at work and you have to get your job done. He's someone that's just so, he knows the game, obviously. He's a promoter. He's a great promoter.
Yeah.
But like, he just makes working so easy.
Mate, do you know
and
what-
some people don't do that. And I think he's just also a nice.
Mate, when you
Yeah.
think about what he's done with darts, in theory, prior to Hearn's spell that he's put on it, darts was a game for drunks in a pub or would, for afters, go above the pub. Like, that's what it was. It was a
Local clubs.
It was local clubs, local tournaments. You know, you'd get the geezers from a pub in Kilburn would play the geezers from the club in a pub in Camden Town, and it would be that kind of game. He has taken it to Alexandra Palace, an iconic venue. Great here.
West Ham.
West Ham
unlucky
knocking on the
there.
door. James Ward-Prowse, wasn't it?
More proud, yeah.
I'd say, but still.
But it's amazing what he's done. It's amazing the impact that he's had because, like, people always go, "Oh, it's his dad's thing," and his dad started him up and set him up. But Eddie Hearn has
He's
taken
taking it on another
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
Where his dad must look at it and go,
Fair play, son.
yeah, like, because he could have easily just been Barry Hearn's son.
Yeah, I think
and he's not.
He's a brilliant
He's a man of
talker
his
as
own
well.
name.
He's
Yeah.
brilliant. You know about the boxing and that. There was a great sparring match between him and Simon Jordan on TalkSport. He was good. It's not easy to debate Jordan, and he did a great job of it.
I thought he won that debate.
No, he won it.
Well,
He
did win it. Yeah,
he's
he
done it a
wins
few
most.
times,
He did
hasn't he? He's done it a
I
few
think
times.
one you'd call a draw and one was a Hearn landslide.
I think if I was with any promoter, I'd want to be with Eddie Hearn.
Who will you go with when you start your fighting career?
Huh? Rory Jennings Promotions.
I'll back you.
We'll promote you very
But
well.
mate, don't get beat because
I'll get dressed
I don't
up
work
like
with
King
losers.
with Union Jackson.
But I need cash up front, Royce. So I'm talking 50 grand to put this thing
Mate,
on
you've
me.
already
So
got
you go
50,
for.
you earned 50 grand last month. What do you need 50
What do you mean?
grand
No,
from
you
me
have.
for?
You got one of the biggest YouTube channels in the football media industry, baby.
Baby.
So I think
Yeah.
I need your ad revenue for one day from the Rory Jennings football channel.
So are
Alright.
you gearing up? Are you getting shaking off them
No,
cobwebs?
I just go to the gym every day, see what
Getting a
happens.
little bit
Are
I go to the
you
I go
doing
to
it,
the
are you
gym.
doing
every
it
day.
with fighting in mind on the undercard? Or
No,
whatever?
it was all a laugh.
Did you get any
that clip.
nibbles from your?
No comment on that. But
From your-
No, did you? You know your caller. Did anybody come back to you? Not necessarily the caller. Did
I got a few comments. But
but not
it's
from
just
us.
it's just something I want to do as a bucket list thing. That's all I want to do. I want to walk out to a massive
Someone from
attack
Missing
song and have
give you a
and have.
shout.
No, I got no shouts, and apparently everyone from Fellas have got connections. I'm not getting any shouts.
I mean, mate,
I don't think it's difficult to get a fight on.
we drank our
It
whiskey
shouldn't
the
be.
other day.
Shouldn't be this hard.
No.
I know what's going on, Cal. Chip.
I
man.
think people are running
Do you know
afraid.
what I think it is though? It's because you're a very particular weight. Like
I'm a big guy.
there's a small amount
Exactly.
of people.
I know.
No, but you know,
seriously.
like the
Who do
most
we know in our industry? I'm not saying I'm some big athlete. Obviously I'm not. But who's as tall as me? in
No,
the
you
industry?
say you can name him.
Who? Name someone.
I don't know anyone. I don't know. any-
Robbie.
I don't.
Robbie
Oh, yeah, but
AFTV?
he's too old, isn't he?
He
Bless
bat-
him.
Oh,
He's too old.
he batter you.
He might do, but he's too
Have
old.
you not seen him do the Samir Nasri thing?
That sent Samir Nasri
Mate,
to retirement.
That was one of my you know, on the internet. That is one of my favourites actually.
Yeah.
Samir Nasri.
Thogden replied the other day to you putting him on the naughty list.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he really?
What are your thoughts?
Well,
What
I
did
thought
he say? I haven't seen it.
the clip went out 3 days after Christmas.
Yeah, which was weird.
It was a bit late. But that's for fellas, not for me. So we'll talk about
What
that
did he
later.
do? A short around it or something?
No, he just replied in the comments.
Oh,
But yeah, what can I say?
What can
Buvey
you-
Fogden in the ring?
He's too
he's too
small,
light,
isn't
isn't
he?
he?
Bless
He
him.
could put some. He could
He's
put some weight
featherweight.
on though.
No, but not that much.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
a
not
lot.
that much lean muscle. What can you do?
We need to find out. Can you guys in the comments let us know who you think Buvey could fight? Does it have to be from the football YouTube world?
Any old bloke.
It's from the
I just
any
wanna-
old bloke.
I want to walk out. I want to walk out into the ring.
Right, let's legitimately name YouTubers who are over 6'2".
Someone said JMX. He can move a bit though, innit?
JMX.
You don't know who JMX is? I know who JMX is. He's fought already in Misfits as well, so he's probably got a bit of experience ahead of you.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I've got no rivalry with it. It's got to be a
JMX.
narrative. There's got to be a narrative.
I don't know who that is. Who is it? Do I know?
Big YouTuber.
You'll know his face. You'll know his face.
There's no narrative. There's no narrative. You know.
They create one.
I don't
Call him a
really.
biatch.
I don't like calling people out.
Someone said, "Do you want to fight Angry Ginge?"
Is he big?
But he's not that big. Is he?
I don't know. I've never
he's-
seen him in
he's-
real life.
What was he? 5'10" or something? 5'9".
Is that what you call Jack?
Joe Weller,
Yeah, but he wouldn't take that fight, would he? It's got to be. It's got to be in the football industry.
Tom
Or
Garrett.
Brighton.
No, Garrett's
I'd
more
fight
my
Garrett,
height.
but
isn't
he's a flyweight, isn't he?
he? Yeah.
I think he'd be game.
He's strong. No,
He's a
he's
flyweight.
strong.
From
He's
the
strong
Midlands.
and he's
Yeah,
game, but he
flyweight-
can't
flyweights
fight, but
usually are
it's
game.
impossible.
Yeah. I don't know who this is, but
I'll have a go with Luke Littler. He's a big boy, isn't he?
Mm.
I'll have a go with this boy.
You want to fight kids?
You wanna
fight a 16-year-old, do you?
Why you want to
He's
fight
an adult. He's
children,
a
boy?
You want to fight a 16-year-old? You want to fight a 16-year-old?
Why are you calling that
Why are you
16-year-old?
calling that
He's a
16-year-old?
legal adult, and he's
weird,
playing
man.
the darts championship. He's a big guy.
Why are you calling that 16-year-old?
Or maybe what this Cross guy? Is it Mark Cross?
Oh, Flav.
No,
No,
no, Flav's.
No,
Flav can't.
that's hard.
Ben Foster.
No, you get battered.
I wouldn't lose to Ben Foster.
Of course you'd get battered by Ben Foster. He's an athlete.
He's not. He's
Not
retired.
Mate,
Not bad.
you would
As soon
get
as he went to Wrexham,
absolutely
he stopped being a
destroyed
professional
by...
footballer.
Are you crazy?
He got destroyed at Wrexham, so don't talk to me about
Mate,
professional footballer.
He would... Doesn't not make him a professional
He's not.
footballer.
He's retired.
Someone said Jack, mate.
He's an athlete.
Yeah, I'd fight him.
Ben Foster is
Fight
an
Jack,
athlete.
mate.
Is Jack Mate big?
I've never met
I've
him.
never really met him in person.
I've
I
met
don't
him.
think.
Oh no, I have met him.
No. That's
Yeah, he is quite tall.
He doesn't
Actually.
look short though.
But he's not stocky.
But I mean, we're not looking at.
I know he
And
thinks he's Arnold
Adonis here.
Schwarzenegger, right? All right, Arnie. All right, yeah. Calm down, Arnie. You know, I need a big guy. I need a big guy.
Oh no, I got him. He's small. him.
Yeah.
All right, jeez. Someone say Hugh Wizzy.
Yeah, of course.
Scrap him, yeah.
I've not seen him in years.
I think Ben Foster's a good shout, but he kills you.
Reeves. He loves a gym though. Reeves.
Reeve, yeah, of
You
course I
couldn't
would.
fight
I
Reeve.
like-
Pitch
I
side
like-
against club. That'd be
Couldn't fight
fun.
Reeve.
Why did you speak on my behalf? Who could you fight?
Nobody.
You're not legally allowed to enter the ring with anyone, Royce.
No, I couldn't.
You're legally not allowed.
I think I'm legally.
No, you're
This
not,
would be
you're
a
not,
good
you're not
one.
legally. There's a height limitation for
What,
getting in the ring.
It's like Thorpe Park.
Stephen Howson. Fight Stephen Howson. United versus City.
Yeah,
Blue
I'd do
versus
that.
red.
I'd do that.
He'd kill you.
No, you wouldn't.
He would.
He's not.
Mate, this could be it.
He'd bite your face off.
No, you
This could be
wouldn't.
it.
Yeah, he'd do something weird like that, but he wouldn't be a good fighter. He'd do something weird like that.
Kill
Yeah.
you.
Nah. What about... What
Stephen
about-
Howson versus Buvey.
Stephen Howson
Because you know
versus
we could
Buvey.
sell that so well. You know. Because Steve would sell it really
you don't
well.
have to do anything. It's Rory Jennings Promotions.
No, but
Yeah, but
With
you'll,
the
you'll
50
be
grand.
I'm
beat
going to go
my-
on Steve's side. I'm out of here, bro.
It's RJ Promotions, baby. Come on.
RJ Promotions.
Yeah, against Paddock Promotions. Don't worry, we got it. So you're up for that. Someone said Flex.
He's not big.
No, he's not. Yeah, he is pretty big.
He's a
about
big
6
lad.
foot.
Yeah.
Flex.
Flex about
He's
6 foot.
got a bit of size on him.
Hey, about my height.
No, he's not your
You fucking wick, you know.
You need to go Specsavers. He's about Adam's height. He's about the same height as
Yeah, it's
Adam.
about, yeah, it's about my
Yes,
height.
he is. What, who are you talking about? Flex who? Who
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
talking about?
Flex.
Yeah, you know,
What,
Flex.
Flex.
What about KG?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah.
he's
He'd kill
He's
you.
a big guy. Oh, why do you keep saying it? All these lads would kill me. They kill you. You're not even
But I'm
allowed
not-
in the
I'm
ring.
not calling him out.
You're
I'm not calling him
you're a
out.
flyweight. You're a
Yeah,
feather
I'll call
duster
out-
weight.
I'll call out Thugden. That's how I'm all right. 'cause
You're a
if someone
feather.
beats me,
You're a
they can't
feather
kill me.
pillow weight, Adam. You're a feather pillow weight. I'm a real heavyweight out here.
I'm calling out Thugden. If he wins, I ain't going to look bad. Because he can't throw a big punch.
No, but you
Whereas
have to-
your fight's a big lad.
yeah, but-
If
yeah,
you
although-
lose, you're that
yeah, but
picture.
By that logic,
Thugden
are
beats
you
you.
not better off to fight someone who is clearly like
Gonna
game?
batter you.
Yeah, because then at least you can take pride in. Basically, you know, if it goes wrong,
I'll just make an
say
excuse.
you
man.
did somehow end
I say,
up.
"Oh, I broke
Thugden
my
gets a
shoulder."
lucky one against you,
Yeah.
and there's forever this image.
Yeah.
You like that
From
as
Thugden.
Thugden
Yeah, I'm
goes.
finished. Club's over, innit? The club is over.
I think it's.
That's why my first call out was to a relatively big guy, a real big guy.
Who?
And it got weird and a bit emotional. And I thought it was having a laugh.
Weird and emotional?
I don't know who
from
this
the person
is.
I was calling out.
You got weird and emotional.
No,
about
I'm
it.
sat here. I called them out a few months ago, and now I've.
Someone said
it's been a bit
Irish
weird.
guy called you out. Is that a YouTuber?
I've never Irish guy.
Yeah.
Never heard of Irish.
Or is it
guy.
an Irish guy?
An Irish
What, just-
guy's called me out.
Anyone?
Yeah, that
No,
don't
hang
surprise
on.
me.
I know there is a YouTuber called an Irish guy.
Okay, so
There
yeah,
is.
he's called you
I
out.
played
An
football.
Irish
I
guy.
played football with him at
He's
a
called you
tournament
out.
recently.
Oh, is that when he nutmegged you? Is that the guy who nutmegged you in that
No,
game?
it's a tournament I won.
Head and shoulders game, wasn't it?
Tournament. It was a tournament I won.
Wash and go.
Tournament I won.
No, it was Panten Pro V.
No, it was that.
No, it's
it
Panter
was
Pro.
that tournament. There was a guy there.
That little flick you scored, yeah. I watched it, yeah.
Someone said
Thanks,
Sharky,
Will.
but Sharky's
It's all
too nice.
No. What, you like it or you don't like
I would never promote another video, but that little flick,
You
oh,
liked
it's
it?
beautiful, mate.
You liked
yeah,
it?
mate. Because you did that in I've seen you do that before. The little Inzaghi, little weird flick. I love it. Pure class, mate.
it? Yeah, it was a good tournament. I was happy.
Yeah.
Someone said Lawrence McKenna.
He
Lars against
he'd
Lars.
batter you.
Lars squared.
Mate, you could do a battle of the Lawrences.
Yeah, Lars
You're
squared.
not fit to
Whoever
have my
loses
name.
has to drop the
Yeah,
name.
you're not
Yeah,
fit.
yeah,
the
whoever
the
loses
title
has to
thing is called.
I think it's
you're not
an
fit
age
to
thing.
have my
I
name.
think you obviously your mid-30s. You fight someone like in their
Whoa, whoa,
mid-30s.
whoa,
I want
mid-30s.
to fight someone in my 20s. I'm in my
mate,
20s.
You can't make.
whoa,
It's an age
No, but
thing.
your
Whoa.
initial call out was mid-30s.
Yeah, but that's gone under the bridge now. That's gone under the bridge. They got a bit emotional
Hang on,
about it. Got a
mate,
bit weird about it.
Imagine the
so that's it.
promotions around this.
Yeah.
Imagine the promotions, the title fight. You know how you had like the thing undefeated, which was Mayweather Hatton or whatever.
Yeah.
Yours could be you're not fit to have my name, and you fight for your name, and he fights for his name. Winner takes all, and if you lose,
Winner
you can
takes the
never
name.
have the name.
You can't be
change it by default.
Yeah, but I'm with a
Depot.
W. He's with a U.
It don't matter.
Okay.
Don't matter.
Or you have to conform to his way of spelling.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
or then he has
With a
to
legal
conform
birth certificate or whatever, like
Yeah.
a change of name.
to- Yeah, Depot.
Yeah,
That's
Depot,
what,
that's
come
what
on,
he
mate,
said.
keep
Yeah,
up.
come on.
Turn it on, mate. Mate, this is great.
Okay.
And he'd batter you.
Yeah. So it's RJ Promotions, Rory Jennings Promotions. Check
It's called,
it out.
It's called Loz v Loz. Loz. And also,
But
if
you
you
have to-
give, they could keep giving because the winner could then fight Lawrence Fox.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the winner could then fight
So
Lawrence Llewellyn.
Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen. And then the winner could then fight
are there any
Liam
Rory-
Lawrence
Lawrence.
Fishburne, the geezer out of the Matrix.
Liam
And
Lawrence
then-
from Stoke City
Liam Lawrence. And then Jamie Lawrence, who was at
broke
Bradford.
his ankle going down the stairs once.
And then at Bradford. It's a
Got a
gift
good
that
chance
keeps
there,
giving.
then.
Lawrence v, it's called Loz v Loz. Loz v Loz.
All right, I
Go
think
on,
you
misfits.
fight someone called Rory in the industry. Then who's Rory in the
There's
industry?
no Rory.
There are
There
literally
is
no other
Rory talks ball. I've heard of him. Big TikToker apparently.
Rory from Talksport. He is
that's
Rory
me.
from Talksport.
No, Rory. You know Rory.
Rory.
Rory who? There's another
TikToker
Rory.
called Rory talks ball, and he's
Yeah.
a TikToker.
I know
Talks
that.
bull.
Talk-
As in bull.
Talks ball.
B-U-L-L.
That's why I've heard of him.
Any Adams in the industry?
Adam.
I've scared
Adam
him all away.
Smithy.
Yeah, but he runs around calling himself Smithy. That's how scared he is.
Oh, yeah, that's what you do, actually. You do that.
What do you mean?
You call yourself Buvey because you're scared.
I never really called myself Buvey. Someone else gave me that nickname, and it just
No,
stuck.
because you're scared, though.
No, I'm not scared. I'm
Because
called Lawrence.
Do you honestly think that you'd win Battle of the Lawrences?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not convinced.
Oh, I'm not convinced about you even being allowed into the ring. How are we going to get you in the ring?
It's not Thorpe Park. I don't need to be a certain height. I'm taller than Sonny Edwards.
Sonny Edwards.
Edwards? I'm taller than Sonny Edwards.
William Edward Santiago. What a name, by the way. With a super chat. Got to read it out. Says the winner bags Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem keen.
Oh, Adam Boltwood, apparently.
Oh, yeah, Adam Boltwood, he'd batter you.
Someone said Adam 22. Ain't he that guy that watches his missus get piped? On a regular basis. On a podcast,
It was
by the way.
grim, man.
Yeah.
Tell Rory.
There's been less
I don't
dicks
like the
on this
sound of it
show, to be
already.
fair. Yeah, he has a podcast where him and his missus go on there and all the guests get to...
What? What? Are you serious?
His wife.
What, on a podcast?
He's a massive podcaster. His wife one day said, I want to sleep with one person. Like we had an agreement when we got married that I'm allowed to sleep with one person, and then that happened, and then they filmed it and put it on the podcast.
Oh, they actually did it.
But
Oh, no, so just one.
but the
is that-
guy was bigger than the husband in every way. It was a bit embarrassing. It's like how you know what I mean? It was like
But now they've made a thing
ridiculous.
out of it on the internet where he kind of loves it.
That's oh.
then the podcast the week
What do
after
they
you
call
see his
people like
reaction.
that? What do they call them, mate?
I have no idea.
That-
There's a word. There's a word.
For what?
Let us know in the comments
People
the
that
word
love
for
to
that.
watch their...
They're
What's the
what?
word, man?
No, I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
What is it?
I don't know what the word is, but I know what he's referring to.
What?
It's a thing, apparently.
I wouldn't fight him. A man with no shame like that.
Adam 22.
Imagine what he
No,
tried
he
to do.
killed
to
He's
you.
got a
Yeah,
Lisa
yeah.
Simpson
Yeah,
he's got
tattoo.
no shame.
He's clearly,
I wouldn't be on it to
he's
fight
clearly insane.
I ain't on that.
Do you know what? I'm a very
A cuckold.
open-minded
That's it.
man.
Cuckold.
A cuckold. That's a Shakespearean.
But that's what they are. When your missus
that's in
gets piped.
it's in Othello. You cuckold something. It's in,
Jack got to read it.
you know, I'm a very open-minded man. But if you get your rocks off to that, you're sick in the head. I mean, I don't judge anybody. What am I reading?
If you have a Royal Rumble with a fan channel representative from all 20 Premier League teams, who would participate and who would win?
Oh, so there's one
This is a very
representative
long
from each
question.
Manchester United.
How much
Should we
did
just do
you
top six? Should we do top six? Adam?
Okay, so the
Let's just do
hardest,
top six,
the
not
hardest,
a
the
Bournemouth
hardest Man
fan.
City fan in the world is the guy that doesn't
McInerney.
like me and him.
Yes.
McInerney.
Oh, I'm not going to say his name.
McInerney
Then.
likes us.
No, I don't
No,
know.
McInerney likes us. I get on with Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the other guy's
The
got
other
the
guy
other
that hates us. Oh, is he called Steve as well?
They're all called
Mate,
Steve.
you already got one now.
Steve.
What, that I like you? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I am the odd one out. Yeah. But,
That's good for you, Boo.
yeah.
That was quick now.
Yeah, that was due. I've worked with you 3 years. Finally got one. So you're the second hardest Man City fan.
No, he's the hardest. Yeah, I'll let him have.
Do you think you could have McInerney?
No, I'm not saying anything like that.
Do you think you
we'll
could beat
sit
him up?
together, City fans. No, I'm not saying nothing like that. But
Him, Steve, Curly Watts.
I'm
They're all put together.
Yeah, we all stick together.
there's a lot more United fan channels. And what about Chelsea? You got the Lewis kid. And,
George Benson, I
George
reckon, is the
Benson.
hardest Chelsea fan.
But
Just give me the night.
Royal Rumble's different.
Oh,
Go on, Brian, go on, Danny.
got to score that. Got to score that.
Big chance for Brighton.
That's very much my range. That coming in late.
You would have got a little touch on that.
Pascal, Chimbonda.
You know when we spoke about outside the big 6-11? Gross
Chimbonda.
would have been a shout. Chimbonda.
Yeah, Mitoma.
Apparently he's mental, isn't he, Chimbonda? He was a manager at like some lower league team.
Don't know.
I've heard this.
He
Yeah,
went-
I've heard
he went
this.
a bit-
What is it
he
then?
was
Hang on,
mental.
Buvey's heard it. Tell us.
I've heard literally what he
tell
just
us.
said.
No, what have you heard?
But basically that's what I've heard. Pascal Chimbonda is a lower level manager in the football pyramid, and he's crazy.
He's not heard a word. Look, he's just trying to get involved. Yeah, I've heard this, man. Yeah, me and you, Adam. Yeah, you've heard this, man.
I'd never say of anything I've not heard of if I hadn't actually heard of it.
So what have you heard?
That's
So you've heard only the exact words that Adam said.
that this
You've heard nothing else.
Wigan ex-Spurs fullback
Yeah.
used to play for I think France as well. Absolutely superb footballer.
Distinctly average, but yeah.
He was superb for a couple of seasons.
Distinctly average.
He wasn't distinctly
Distinctly
average.
average.
Well, he was a
Wigan,
Prem- he was a
Wigan,
Premier
and,
League-
Wigan
no, no.
and a Tottenham team that finished 11th.
If you
Excellent.
define Pascal Chimbonda
How many
as an
times did he
average
play for
footballer-
France, by the way?
Huh?
How many times did you say he played for France?
I said he went to France.
No.
on holiday.
I said he played right. How
It
many
might-
times-
it
how many
might
times
not
did he
be
play
France,
for-
might not
How
be
many
France.
times did he play
He
for France?
represented France on some level.
How many times?
5 times.
What was the thing you did earlier?
Once.
Just reminded me.
That's not bad. I'll take 4.
Jack, what was the thing that I said that we have to clip because of him? I don't want to forget that.
You got something right.
Yeah, for once.
What was it?
Yeah,
The
don't
fact
remind
that
him,
you
Jack.
can't remember it.
Yeah, I'm worried. I don't want to forget
It's
it.
not that interesting. You
No,
can't remember.
Jack.
So who does he play? Who did he manage?
Pascal Chimbonda.
Yeah.
You know the story. Come on.
No, I'm asking. No, I'm
No,
asking you. lot.
you know all the Chimbonda.
I only knew what Adam knew because I saw the same tweet.
Yeah, he went mad, right?
Barnolds Wick Town.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Barnolds
what I was
Wick,
thinking,
yeah,
yeah.
the
Yeah,
big,
no,
big
that's
club.
not it, Boo.
Wait, Barnolds Wade or Barnolds Wick?
He managed Skelmersdale United.
Skelmersdale.
And he was given a 5-match stadium ban for improper conduct
What did he do?
the other day. Pascal would like to state that although he pleaded guilty to the offence of leaving his technical area, he did so with sole intention of preventing his players from getting hurt in a melee.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but something's happened there. He used to play for Wigan, Blackburn, Sunderland, and Spurs.
Have you
Lovely
lads,
work.
Have you lads got a player like that, like an absolute crazy player? I'll give one as an example. Ben Thatcher for Man City.
Yeah, he's a lunatic.
Absolutely
Yeah, lunatic.
like
But
that.
he's just a loon, though.
No, he was.
On the
that's what I'm trying
He
to
was
say.
at Millwall,
Complete-
wasn't he? He's from that part of the world as well.
Oh, I
He's
thought you meant like
absolutely-
kooky, like
no,
different.
like
No.
once they're gone, they're gone.
You're actually mad.
And not like,
No, Ben Thatcher is in a league of his own though. Ben
Thatcher.
Thatcher was like
That was horrible
a
on Pedro.
thug.
Mendes.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's from Millwall, wasn't
He stamped on Ronaldo once, didn't he?
he? No, he was just
No, it was Alan Ball.
That was at Paul.
Yeah, Alan Ball. He was crazy as well, to be fair. But any come to mind?
nothing
Nothing.
as nothing as
Nothing
like
as bad as
ferocious
Thatcher.
as that.
Really?
No, nothing springs to mind.
Not
at
a
Chelsea.
Dennis Wise back in the day, or
Wise was a
'Cause those lot
sensational
were just
footballer.
hard players.
He was
I'm not saying it's about quality. It's
No,
about
but-
like if they lose their
no,
nut.
but Ben Thatcher was just a thug.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
Wise was an England international. Do you know what I mean?
But Aguero was an
Well,
amazing
Keano-
footballer, and he
Keano
lost
lost
his nut on
his
David
mind.
Luiz.
he'd lose his mind.
Yeah,
But that's a lot of players are like
In
that.
terms of like just being a thug, though,
pure thug.
There's not that many.
Yeah.
There's not that many.
Especially at the top clubs. You can't survive at the top clubs.
Yeah, you've
Just
got
with
to
it.
be.
Yeah.
Who was the guy at West Ham who booted Isle Berkovic?
John Hartson.
John Hartson.
Arsenal was
That was mental.
He
He
had
had a bit of a short fuse as well.
he definitely
But
did.
again, he was a very good player.
What a player.
Yeah, he's at
Very
Luton,
strong.
wasn't he? They signed him from Luton.
He was class for Celtic.
Celtic,
as well,
wasn't he? Yeah. He had a brain tumour and survived it. It's amazing.
Yeah. That's when I first heard of Movember.
Really?
Yeah, I think a few players did it for Hartson.
It's nearly half time.
High line here from
0-0.
Brighton. High line.
Ross won the first set.
Do you think you know how we talk about De Zerbi? You know the
Breaking
kind of
news
love
by
that
Dan
De Zerbi
Miller.
gets. Do you think Gary O'Neill is on course for the De Zerbi love?
He'll never get it because of the brand of football, which is wrong. De Zerbi will always
You know
go
how
farther.
De Zerbi, you know when a job in the Big Six, Big Eight comes up, the next time it comes up. So Tottenham sack Postecoglou, for example. This I don't think that's going to happen, but just bear with me. De Zerbi will be on.
Yeah, he'll be on the list.
The next time Pochettino gets sacked from Chelsea, De Zerbi's on the list.
Yeah.
Is O'Neill at the moment?
No.
Will O'Neill be?
Gary O'Neill's on the list for the possible replacement for De Zerbi. Possible.
So
you know that
Palace.
just getting that tier below.
So when does it?
Because De
When?
Zerbi's done his tier below that.
No,
don't
but is that not what O'Neill's doing now with done
Well,
already?
it depends where
It's all style of football.
If he just escapes relegation, then he won't be. It'll
If
be
Wolves-
the same as Bournemouth.
Yeah, but if Potter had a different brand of football, it wouldn't matter. Potter would not be going to Chelsea. Potter went to
Yeah,
Chelsea
because
because
of
he's
his
got a
brand.
progressive brand of
Expansive
football.
yeah,
football,
that's a
yeah.
good point.
You know what I mean?
But,
De Zerbi's.
but are we being unfair on Gary O'Neill because you
Yeah, we are.
can see a brand at Bournemouth? You've seen the brand at Bournemouth, and now you've seen it at Wolves. And just because it doesn't mean there's no style there. His style is very good. They score a lot more goals than they did before previously. Wolves defensively they're a lot more sound. So their style of football is actually very good. It's probably just not as attractive as a. Could he be in a shout for a Spurs job?
That's what I'm asking. Do you think that O'Neill is knocking on the doors? Let's say Wolves finish 10th. That's a huge season. If a big job comes up in the summer, is he in contention for that job?
No.
So say
Maybe
he
he
has
tries-
another season at 10th with Wolves, then.
I think the brand of football is just not approachable to
But his
to
brand
owners.
of football's not that
No, I know,
uninspiring,
but
is
I
it?
know it's not. And it's like that. Sam Allardyce, for example,
The
always
reason-
gets
the reason I
labelled
made
as
that
a ugly brand of football. Sam Allardyce with Bolton had beautiful passages of play with Bolton Wanderers,
yeah.
and so does Gary O'Neill. But he doesn't have the
Sam also
advertisers,
had a
PR.
distinct style after Bolton.
Yeah,
The point I'm
yeah,
making
yeah.
about O'Neill is his players at Bournemouth, you didn't look at their style because they were just surviving relegation, but they actually, all their forward players were, you often saw them breaking with 3 or 4 men forward, scoring a lot of goals. You had like Dominic Solanke scoring more goals than he'd ever really scored. So like, what I'm trying to say is we don't kind of look at their style because of where they are in the table, because they're constantly fighting relegation. So you don't look at it. If he finished 8th, people would start going, actually,
Yeah,
there's
suddenly they're in
something here
Europe.
with his
Suddenly they're in
style,
Europe. Yeah,
because
yeah.
they are defensively a lot better. They are scoring more
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah.
They come to Old Trafford and played really, really well, Wolves.
Yeah, they should have
This
got a
is the first
result.
game.
Yeah,
But then you look at Bournemouth, who got rid of him, flying.
they've improved
Flying.
as well.
Your man there's doing really well.
But you couldn't have predicted that for me. I can't believe the turnaround. How are Bournemouth picking up some of the wins they have, and Solanke scoring the amount of goals that he's scored? Absolutely crazy. He's turned into prime R9 in the last few weeks. But yeah, I wanted Bournemouth to get relegated after the sacking Gary O'Neill, but now it kind of looks like a stroke of genius, and that's just the way football goes sometimes.
Dank Meme said Di Canio was an absolute nutter. George Saunders says congrats to Rory on his Tresemme Cup win. George Green says Nicky from West Ham Fan TV would smash a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he's hard, yeah.
Abdul says if tomorrow all of your managers were to get sacked, which club legend would you choose to replace them?
Who are managing, that can actually manage, or just anyone?
It's an open question.
Well, I think Vincent Kompany would get a shout because of how iconic he is for City. He's still a young manager. I know it's not going well at Burnley. He might get sacked or he might move on. But I think
What are
he
the
could
other
do a job.
names out there?
Well, former City players that are actual managers. God, that's a tough question.
It's weird because Company comes with Bellamy, so you kind of got a 2-for-1 there.
Yeah, I like Bellamy. Yeah, I like seeing him there as well. I can't think of too many Man City.
No
Man
high-profile ones, really, is there?
Not many big ones. What about Man United? You got loads. You got Phil Neville out there. You got not Gary.
Well, you
Neville,
start
but-
with Phil Neville. Jesus.
I'm just saying. There's some names.
Michael
out there.
Carrick's
Ole Gunnar
probably
Solskjaer's had a
the
go.
ex-player that's doing a lot better than many expected. I know Kieran McKenna's doing well with Ipswich. He's not an ex-player though. I would go pure vibes, Cantona or Keane or someone. Because I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
It'd be like Rory with Chelsea. Like, all right, we lose every week, but I love my manager.
Bring in Lampard.
Yeah, I
Bring
love
in
my
Lampard.
manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring back Cantona.
Do you think? I
Bring
think
back Ali.
I think Canton will get a tune out of them for 6 months.
Oh nah.
You don't
It'd be
think?
too-
You think it's that bad in there?
It'd be too like.
You know how
Tell
Zidane
everyone
came
to
in.
fuck off, wouldn't
You
it?
know Zidane came in and was a bit not similar. Obviously, he had his coaching qualifications, but there was a vibe where the Real Madrid players were ready to go. They were at a level to win the Champions League, and Zidane just got them there. You know, and
I think we
guess
kind of
Man United don't have
overlooked
that.
though how good tactically Zidane actually was.
Yeah, amazing.
Because to do that over the course of time, how many Champions League? Win? 4.
3 in a row.
3 in a row and 4 as a manager, was it?
Think so.
To do that, you have to be really good, man. You
It's
can't just
surreal.
have a good team and go, all right, lads, let's go
No,
win the
no.
Champions League. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Tactically, they beat some of the best teams in the world.
Yeah, consistently.
So yeah, Zidane, I think, kind of. It's weird. Where do you think he'll end up next? Because it kind of felt like PSG maybe, but then that hasn't really come to fruition. France,
Real Madrid again.
go back.
Just waits there. You know, I think his son's still part
You
of
know,
the
if
academy
like-
or whatever.
The United board or the Chelsea board or someone like that, they're shit together. I think he would take the jobs there.
I don't think.
You know, like if they had their like if there was a good sporting project there, it's because I don't.
Yeah,
think
yeah,
there's a
yeah.
good
If
sport-
Man United were,
I don't
if
think
this
he's
was
prepared to take a risk.
2013, yeah, if post Fergie winning the Premier League for the final time and everything's built, and then they sign Cesc Fabregas and you sign who else were you linked to? Loads of other
Cruz.
players, Cruz and all that. I think he goes then.
Hmm.
It's decayed to the point now. You can't take
No, I
over
know,
United.
but that's why I made that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's been a reason. I think he actually picks his jobs quite well. Like, I ain't gonna go there.
He's only had one job.
Hmm.
He's never gone anywhere and got sacked. He's just left. Or and he might have technically been sacked from Real Madrid, but I feel like he's taken one job, juiced the most out of it, and left. He's not taken anything for years. It's
Wonder
been
if he
been
comes
3
back.
years.
A good one for Liverpool would be Xabi Alonso, who's doing really well
Yeah.
via
Yeah,
Leverkusen.
amazing.
Obviously, we wouldn't answer that. Wayne Rooney just got sacked from Blues.
What do you make of that?
I think it was always going to happen. You know what? The Blues board made the mistake ultimately by bringing him in at the time when their current manager was well loved, doing really well. They were just outside the playoffs, or just inside
In
the
it, yeah,
playoffs.
sixth.
Sorry, yeah, just inside the playoffs. And then you take him out of that situation. You bring Wayne Rooney in, who has done reasonably well at Derby, but never really torn it up anywhere. Right? It's. I think he was always onto a loser. He had fans booing him at the first game or something like that, and he wasn't necessarily booing Rooney. He's booing the decision to
Yeah, the
sack.
board.
Is it Mabbott? So
John Eustace.
John Eustace, sorry. Why did I say Mabbott? Jesus, that's a name for the back. Eustace, yeah. So I felt like he got all the boos because of the board sacking Eustace, which don't help him get his feet under the table. Also, the players must have been weird because hold on, a manager's doing well. Why are you sacking him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then it must be even harder for them to listen to a new manager, even if that is Wayne Rooney. And then the results just haven't been there. And
15% win record.
They're basically close to the relegation zone
6
now.
points off.
Yeah, so
Huddersfield have been absolutely
I'm not
shocking. They're 3
surprised he's
points
been
off
sacked,
Birmingham.
but I do think the ultimate mistake was the decision to sack Eustace.
But it looks
And
like
now
they're
they're going
doubling down.
Lampard.
Yeah, they're doubling down on getting these big names in. And as a City fan, I know a little bit about what's going on at Birmingham City because obviously Gary Cook is the is Gary Cook, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
is the chief executive at Birmingham City. He's the guy that obviously famously came out and said Richard Dunn isn't going to sell 1 million shirts in New York, but Kaká is. You know, he said something along those lines. So, you know, he went and tried to get Kaká for 100 million quid, and Kaká had no idea who we were. A little bit tin pot, a little bit embarrassing. You look at the investment when he left and how smart that was. And yeah, we spent hundreds of millions of pounds, but it was kind of smart. It wasn't those marquee signings that Man City get labelled with. We never really made post Cook. But you can see at Birmingham City, he's got that little bit of getting the big name in, the big draw. It feels cheap.
It feels more geared towards commercial success as well, which you can't really afford to do in the Championship because if you get relegated, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a difficult.
You can't
one
get
to
relegated out of that league as well. Rotherham are so bad. QPR are bad. Huddersfield are shocking. Absolutely shocking. So if they get relegated despite all that, and they only got relegated a few years ago, Harry Redknapp in a very similar situation. So I want them to get relegated deeply. And I don't mind Birmingham
want Blues
City.
to get relegated.
I don't mind Birmingham City fans and all that. But the way they've handled it, absolutely embarrassing.
I
if you
don't
ask
want
me.
Blues to get relegated.
Nah.
Good for the City when Blues are.
Also, you want QPR to go down, so the more teams that
Yeah.
stay up, the better.
Yeah.
Well done,
Boo.
mate.
Well
Nobody
done,
knew
Boo.
you'd left
Well
there.
done, Boo. Well done.
Mate, why can't you bend over?
Cut that out.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Where did you go anyway? The audience were thinking, where's Rory? Where's Rory?
My nan phoned me. She wanted some fish and chips, so I've had to just send her fish
I
and
like
chips.
that. That's good.
Yeah.
How is she?
She's great.
She have a good
yeah.
Christmas,
No,
New
she
Year's?
had a, yeah, she was great. She was really on good form. No, everything's good. But I had a couple of missed calls from her, so I thought I better see what's happened. And I was slightly panicked. And I phoned her up. She went, "I'm hungry." I went, "All right, leave it to me." So I just sent her some fish and chips.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah, all good. What's Buvey been banging on about?
Just talking utter nonsense as usual, as you do. Remember, guys,
I
something
quite like these streams. You know, when we do streams where the football is like just where we're all a little bit less tribal about the result, I think they're quite good fun.
yeah, same. I enjoy them a lot more. I think that's why I said we gave out some end of season awards on the podcast, and yeah, my shout was for a stream where we didn't watch one of our teams. Interesting enough, weird that, innit? Considering Chelsea and United are crap.
Yeah, mate. Do you ever worry that we're just going to become irrelevant? That's my fear. Not you personally, but you via your team become irrelevant.
No, because we can keep them relevant.
Mate, I tell you, they're
bold
making
all
it
the
very
time.
difficult. They're making it very difficult.
Bold all the time. It's true though. Imagine like the title, like United haven't been in a title race for a long time, but imagine like the top four becomes like Villa, City,
Well, if
Newcastle.
imagine if the title race, like Liverpool have been so brilliant that it's not going to go this way. But imagine if the title race actually became Villa versus City. Like, there aren't that many Man City fans that I know. I think I know 2 Villa fans in my whole life. It becomes very difficult. We'd have to get Finton over from Ireland a lot.
You'd love it.
Yeah,
Love
he'd
getting
love it.
Finton on. Shout out Finton as well.
Yeah.
1-1 in the darts, by the way.
He did well.
1-1 on sets.
Lit
Littler's
la.
back in it, and he's won the first leg of the third set as well in the semi-final. Feels like your man MVG went out yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah.
So could be.
Where are you going?
I mean, nice. I'm sure the audience would have heard that door close.
Yeah, Buvey,
I'm
could you bang the
pretty
door a bit
sure.
louder?
2-0 up, Littler is. I better stop doing
Is he coming on?
He's gone back to his office.
Wait, look, nobody's going to know that he's arriving. Wow. Mate, you're like a ninja. You're like a ninja. You're so stealthy.
Thanks, mate.
Always
Fleet
dressed in
of
all
foot.
black as well.
You're like a fox. Man, I wear black. Man, I wear black.
How's Littler
Man, I wear
getting on?
black.
He's leveled up in sets and he's 2-0 up
I'm all
in
right.
legs.
Yeah, not bad, mate. How are you?
That was
Oh,
good.
Jesus.
That was.
He's 2-0 up. Oh,
In
come
legs.
on, Lukey boy.
Come on, Lukey boy.
Come on, mate. Has
Come
he
on.
done a 9-dart finish this,
He's done
this
a
tournament?
9-dart finish, baby.
Has he done one this tournament? Anyone know? No, he hasn't. Jack,
You don't
Jack.
know, don't say.
Well, so I'm asking. I'm asking the audience. It's a two-way street, this thing, mate. It's about
Buvey,
building a
a super
community.
chat landed for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it say?
Buvey, a super chat landed for you. They're going to put it on the screen now. It's specifically for you, though. Ready? There's
Put
a
it on.
super
Put it
chat.
on then, you
I
melt.
saw it in orange. It's specifically at Buvey.
Interesting fact, Xabi Alonso, Iraola and Arteta were teammates for a youth team, and I think under 45, 3 of the best managers. Arteta, 3 of the best managers. Under 45, I love how that's a thing.
Buvey. Put Buvey's super chat up, Jack.
Is this Boovy's super chat?
Don't do it, Jack. You've just been given a pay rise, mate.
Is this
The
Boovy's
one that's
super
in
chat?
orange.
Lads, focus on the stream. Don't listen to Rory.
I think this is the
Yeah,
super
that's
chat.
the
he wants
one.
to chat.
It's
What is it?
from
Cameron Boovy.
Cameron Buvey only.
Boovy. Super chat. Gotta read it. Zoom in a bit. Can you do that?
Oh, come hurry up, Adam. What, we've
Would
got
you-
all day?
Boovy,
Fucking
would
hell.
Boovy,
Yeah, go on
directed
then,
at you.
speak then.
Would you, Boovy,
Yeah.
ever invite Hugh Wizzy or Lawrence on your show if Arsenal and Liverpool stay on the title race? Expressions could also be a shout if Spurs are in. So Hugh Wizzy, Lawrence,
I've got no
expressions.
issues. I've got no issues with anyone I've ever worked with in the space on my life, and it would be down to my other 2 colleagues.
Are you blocked by
To-
anybody that you've ever worked with? in the space?
You 2 definitely are, but I don't know. So I have no issue. Look, I'm a pacifist. I love everyone in the scene.
You've been calling people out to fight.
Yeah, you're not much of a pacifist.
No, it's a thing to raise a bit of money for a cause maybe, or have a laugh. But
You know, people that always will say, "Oh yeah, I just want to do it for charity." They always worry me. Then
They
people.
always worry.
You know,
Why? Because it's a lie.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it for
It's a
charity.
lie. You're not doing it for
No,
charity.
Yeah,
You're doing it for
you.
personal growth.
Yeah.
no, I'm
And
not.
stop saying
Yeah,
charity.
I'm doing it
because
as
we
a
want to
fucking
make some money
Charity.
out of
Do
this.
it for charity.
What do you mean you want to make some money?
We
out
want
of
to
this?
make some
Rory
money.
Jennings Promotions,
Rory
not
Jennings
yours.
Promotions and
What, you got
Paddock
stake?
Promotions with Steve.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
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 Mate, do you think Stephen Howson could actually be the opponent? Like, is that a good idea?
Maybe he'd want
Man
it,
City,
maybe-
Man United.
Yeah, I'd give it a go.
Would that be?
He's a bit David A though, and his leg will go.
Yeah.
But then also,
Wasn't it his toe?
he might
his toe,
flick,
yeah.
yeah, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. He might flick a switch and kill you.
Who?
Steve.
He wouldn't do
He
that.
might
I
get
can assure you that.
PTSD or something.
Oh, there we go. There's the fight.
there it is, there it is.
There
'Cause
we
you know
go.
what? Steve will be watching this just fuming.
There we
So
go.
the fight's getting
just
made.
sat there.
The more you go
On Twitter.
He was arguing with Joey Barton recently, wasn't he? Did anything?
Oh,
did
it's
they
bad,
have that? Did that happen?
I don't know. It's funny though, isn't it?
The argument, yeah.
I got in trouble for calling it out. It's stupid. Why would you put Joey Barton on your show?
I haven't seen that. If it's happened,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Probably
seen
thought better of it.
it. Maybe.
I had to block Joey Barton on Twitter because it was that bad.
Yeah, I blocked him as well.
I never get too
He's always on
sensitive
my
on
For
Twitter.
You page. I don't
Yeah, I
want to
kept
read it.
seeing it every time. Every time.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
Jeebus.
Also, he's one of your best ever players.
I'm gonna be real. When I was a kid, on my life, it was him and Sean Wright Phillips that were like City fans were talking about Joey Barton as being the top, like the best player to come out of City.
No, he was a very good.
He was.
He was.
No,
good.
he's a good
He was a
player.
very good footballer. Yeah.
Decent.
His probably best spell at a club was probably Newcastle United. I think he
Decent
scored a
player.
hat trick against Aston Villa.
Awful human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
And
course,
that's where
of course,
it
of
should
course,
be
of course.
The football's back on and the darts is still on. All I want for Christmas is a Danny Welbeck goal. The last time we covered Brighton, he scored.
Mate, he's 2-1 up.
He's unreal, isn't
Lit-
he? Little lit.
Littler.
Mate, Cross has won a world championship, hasn't he?
You reckon we could get
He's
him
an
at the
ex-world
club?
championship.
No.
I can't, because
Who does he support? Where's he from?
he supports Man
Someone
United,
Google it.
apparently.
No.
Where's he
Where's he
from? A video of him with a Gerrard shirt on. But apparently, he's from Warrington.
No, he said yesterday, I've never heard of Maradona or something. He came out and said he'd
Never heard of
some-
Maradona.
He's heard
Yeah.
of Donna.
Someone Google it.
Doesn't matter if you're 16.
Mate, you got to know who
still heard of
Maradona is.
Maradona.
It's someone. It might not be Maradona, but he's never heard of a certain player, like a legendary player, because he's so young. Might be someone like Thierry Henry. Like he's that young. Seriously, I know.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
He's young, he's 16.
But he
man.
gave a name, and I was like, oh my god, he's you know what I mean, like
But-
young. Pele from FIFA, yeah, but still, you should be knowing that all ages. But yeah, crazy.
Isn't it mad that he just chills, plays Xbox, and
And
goes
throws
and wins
darts
the world
around.
championship?
I know.
It's crazy.
Amazing.
Real,
It's
isn't it?
crazy.
Amazing.
Is he in college and stuff like that, or is he?
Without
He's doing his
Professional
GCSEs.
dance.
Yeah, to be fair,
No,
You
he
don't
has to,
need that
he has to be
EMA when you got
educated.
100
No, he
bags in
legally
your
has to be educated to 18, doesn't he?
you're not
No, you're not
legally.
legally
After
educated to
16,
18.
you can quit.
When is it?
You
When
don't know
is
what
it?
day it is, do you?
What-
You literally don't know what day it is.
You have to, don't you have to
Your
keep...
parents done you a treat, innit? You wanted to not go to college, and they went, listen, legally.
Yeah, legally.
Got to go to college.
Yeah.
He was like,
You
yeah.
need a few more years.
No, but don't you have to stay...
Huh?
No, he's not.
Yeah!
He's not
right.
You don't have to go to college.
Come on, then.
You don't have
No,
to
he's
go to
not.
college.
You
Google
leave
it.
school
You
at
can get a
16,
job
you
at
idiot.
16, you
You
pillar.
leave school at 16, you
pillar.
utter
You get a
idiot.
job at 16.
Mate, I'll tell you what you
I was
don't
working on the
know
mean
would fill a
streets
book.
at 16.
You're
Look
an
at these idiots.
imbecile. You
Look at
leave
these.
school at 16.
One coconut,
Nah,
two
nah.
coconuts,
Yes,
two
you
idiot
do.
heads.
You're not allowed to
Mate,
call me
melon
a
heads.
Why are you
by the way.
Melon heads. These guys got nothing in their brains, man. Melon heads.
You don't stay at school till 16.
You don't
They
have
just
to,
Googled it.
You don't have to go to school at 16.
You have to stay in some sort of education till you're
You
18
finish
years
school
old.
at 16, bruv.
You have to stay in some sort of education till you're 18 years
No,
old.
you don't.
You do.
No, you
But they just
don't.
Googled
No,
it.
you don't.
You know, man.
You
Melon
don't.
heads
Nah,
Googling
nah,
it. Melon's Googling
You
it.
can leave school at 16. You leave school at 16.
Yeah, but you have to stay in
don't
some
have
sort of
to go
apprenticeship.
college.
No, you have to stay in some
you don't
sort
have
of
to go
formalised
college, man.
education till you're 18.
You don't have to go college.
What is this,
man.
Victorian England? We're all sweeping the streets. What, like Oliver Twist? Fucking hell. Ridiculous, man.
I think
You could have done a few more years in school, Adam. And you, Rory.
I did all my years in
Yeah,
school.
well, you should do 2 more years. Let us know in the comments down below what you think about that, because
By the way, they've changed
Googled
the
it.
law. It's a disgrace. We
Yeah.
should all revolt against
No,
it.
I think everyone needs to stay till they're 30,
Also-
especially Rory Jennings.
Education's more expensive now. Look what they're doing.
Well, no, it's free, and it's free education. It's the state
It's shit. That's what it is.
through taxes and all that. We pay for our
Privatising all these schools, all becoming academies and shit.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's another story.
You pay for your higher tax band. That's on you because you make a big
I ain't
boy
in a
money.
high tax band.
You're in a huge
Buvey.
tax
I
band,
ain't
man.
in a high
Yeah, you're
tax
in the
band.
biggest tax band. You're in the
I earn
1%.
18 grand.
You're
yeah.
you're in the 1% of the 1%, man.
Stop snitching to people, man. Telling the HMRC where to look.
No, but seriously, why is Rory
Rory's
skived?
fell over
So he
over
lost.
there.
Rory lost the debate and he started running off.
Rory's on the Chloe set.
He started running.
Come on, Brighton.
He's right.
He's right. Yeah, it's gone. It's mental.
I thought you left school at 16.
Can I get a formal
No, you
apology?
do leave school in
I
16.
apologise.
I
Thank you very
apologise.
much. Thank you very much.
I didn't know.
When I was in school,
You left at
you
16.
could once
I get
you
why you
finished school,
thought
you
that.
didn't have
But
to
I think
go
they added
college.
2 years. You have to do something.
Because the young ones were
Formalised.
so
You
dumb.
could just go to work
yeah.
and that.
Yeah.
Your mob.
Well, it's not my mob because I stayed for 2 years. I knew the rules, unlike you
So
guys.
did that rule change when you were in school?
They looked
No,
at you and they were like,
no,
this
I don't
geezer
know.
needs
I was
more.
just in sixth form, I
This
don't know.
geezer needs
Yeah,
more.
how dumb are these kids these days, bro?
Yeah, they've been in.
This country needs a lot of help. This country needs a lot of help. You know, it really does. Do
That feels wrong though. That there's someone's making money out of that somewhere.
you think? Yeah.
You know them extra 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something's wrong there.
Do you think? Yeah.
Yeah. So we've seen all these academies.
Luke Littler.
Come on, Littler.
He's doing well.
Imagine Elliot Hackney was stood up there yesterday,
He got a double
Embarrassing
one.
himself.
embarrassing himself in front of the world.
Do you know
Was
what
that on
double
TV
one?
as well?
You just
Would
aimed.
that have been on TV?
Yeah.
It was live somewhere. It was live on the internet, I think. But do you know what you do?
Mate,
Yeah.
double one.
Can I tell you something? Yeah.
Difficult.
You
double
don't.
one.
You aim for the left of the 20. I'm not saying you could get. I'm not saying I could get 20, but you aim for the left
Oh,
of
here
the
we
board
go.
Because I'm left-handed,
No,
I got
but
aim
you
for
go
the
right
right.
of the board. You can get one, aren't you?
No,
you
but-
got. You can't
But
get
what, mate,
one if
what's
you
to
aim
the
left of the
what's to the
board.
left of the board? 5.
Yeah, but 5s and 16s, I think, and 17s and all sorts.
No, 16's down the bottom. 16's
No,
like
I-
bottom
no,
left.
look, if the camera
16,
cut-
16 is like 7 o'clock.
They keep focusing on this
16
cross
is
guy.
7 o'clock.
That's a great shout.
What's that?
It's just related to the school thing.
Yeah,
It's because of the unemployment stats. Clever.
exactly.
It's clever. He's
Get them
right.
all doing
Yeah, that's
trainee media apprenticeships.
Right, back
and
to
all
back
sorts.
to what we usually talk about. Dara says, weird name for this question. Next realistic England manager. I didn't think Dara would care.
Gary O'Neill. Gary O'Neill, England manager.
Jose Mourinho.
Gary O'Neill.
Jose.
Could be Gary O'Neill, you know. I think
could
the
be.
FA will
Gary
like
O'Neill
him.
is probably closer to the truth.
The FA will like him.
Yeah. Graham Potter.
Graham Potter.
Graham Potter.
I think Graham Potter has to do club management next, though, just to try and solidify his
I wouldn't be
reputation.
surprised if
more.
Graham Potter's Ineos's man.
Yeah, no, so would I. I think. Well, I mean, they tried to get him they tried to get him to go to Nice, didn't they?
Which is, and I wouldn't be surprised if during them talks he's gone.
I'll hold tight for the Man
Just try-
United. Yeah.
But you see, if you get United,
Mm.
let me know.
Does he finish at higher than Ten Hag would have if he takes over right now?
Better manager than
He wouldn't have done better than Ten Hag last season.
No, this season.
Oh, if he plays him in,
You've
He
got
hasn't.
you've got to include last season though.
No, I
Because
don't.
Ten Hag achieved that. You know what I
No,
mean?
I'm sat here right now with what he's got at his
But
disposal.
then he
Martinez
wouldn't have been in the
injured and all
Champions League
sorts.
this season. Do you get what I mean?
I do get what you mean, but I'm
He
just
would have
saying, as a
probably been
manager,
Europa League.
managing a side with the confidences, the lack of confidences in this Man United side right now,
I think Potter
would he
does
get more
worse.
points?
oh, he's getting battered here.
I think Potter would get more points. Than
Potter does
Ten Hag.
worse with the
Ooh.
same. You know why? Because the pressure's twice as much as Chelsea. And look what happened at Chelsea. And I'm not saying there's no pressure at Chelsea,
Yeah,
but
but
there
look who they
obviously
signed,
is.
man. They gave him rubbish.
You think?
They gave him
Yes.
rubbish.
Do you agree with that?
Who's this?
On Potter's signings, Chelsea not being good enough.
Yeah, I mean, they're not his players. Like, I think at Chelsea, you're set up to fail, but I don't think it's dissimilar to the Man United. So, like, judging these two managers, they're both at very,
I think they're both very good
unstable clubs.
coaches
Yeah,
at
yeah.
awful clubs.
But where can Ten Hag go where it's going to be perfect for him, where he hasn't
I
failed
think
as
he'd
much
go,
as he
you
has
know.
at
I think
United?
after United, he goes. Is that a penalty?
Yes!
Is that a penalty? Is that a
Mate,
penalty?
he's got...
There's been shouts for a Brighton penalty here. Rory's
on.
watching the darts. We're having a conversation. So let's just focus on one thing right
finish on
now.
the double.
There's no penalty at the moment, but VAR could check that.
Oh, shit.
Cross has won it.
Cross is back in the game.
It's 2-2.
That's a shame. He made a pig's ear of that
West
one.
Ham on the attack.
Treble.
Cross into the box.
Oh,
Bowen's got
Bowen.
a touch. He's trying
Oh,
to...
the layoff to Ward-Prowse.
Yes!
Off to Ward-Prowse. But this game is fantastic, by the way.
Littler.
Back and forth.
2 trebles there in the opener.
Go on.
Oh,
Brighton
no.
are in.
Go on, Brighton. Buonanotte.
Oh, no!
He's got it.
Crosses.
I know, Buonanotte's
Oh,
41.
no! Crosses hit the 180.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Cross.
Nightmare.
You little
Wow.
scumbag.
Nightmare.
Watch this, though. There's no pressure.
Come on. Do it
No
back to him.
pressure.
Do it back to
No
him.
he's on a 180.
Come on, Lukey boy!
No
Wow.
pressure.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's back on it.
He's
Oh,
back
no.
on it.
Come on, Luke. Come
This
on, Luke,
is a
son.
game.
Oh, Luke can't win this. He needs to get 180, and he's not going to get 180. He's not going to try for 180.
He is.
Is he?
No, he can't.
Nah.
Got to do
Nah, you don't wanna
176 on you or something.
Lovely.
140.
Need Littler to have a stinker here. Need Cross to have a stinker.
He's having I think he's having a laugh though.
No,
Out there.
it's not looking good.
He'll already, in his head, he's already won.
Yeah, he's already won. He's won 35, 40 grand.
Hang on, he's missed.
Yeah, he's missed.
Right,
He's got a
come on.
chance.
Double 16 and a 9.
This is a big moment in the match.
You have to finish on the double, innit? So
Yeah.
your first 9.
Come on, Luke.
Here we go.
You've got to be good at maths to be a darts player. That's perfect.
Yeah, quick maths as well.
Here we go.
Double 16. Yeah!
He's unreal. Oh, Brighton did it. Oh, great save by, is it Areola? Shot.
Oh.
Luke Littler, how's he done that?
Luke the Nuke.
Mate, he must be amazing at maths.
Mate, his
He
composure.
took a while, didn't he? He took a
He's
second.
unreal.
Yeah,
But how,
And he looked
16.
16 to me.
and he doesn't seem to, his face never changes.
No.
You know whether he's winning, he's just
He's a killer,
whatever.
man. He's a killer. Yeah, amazing.
But
How old do you think he looks?
I think he looks just about 16 years old, in my opinion. You
he
said
looks in his early 20s.
you said he was 32. 1 minute after giving spiel about not giving anything on a stream, not saying anything.
and after saying
you know,
be kind.
yeah, exactly. Be kind to people. I don't say anything
I was
outrageous
saying-
on streams anymore. Then you said some kid.
But then you
Yeah,
grasped in the
looks
first
dou-
10 minutes
double
of the
the-
stream.
What do
You had
you mean I
a
grasped?
terrible
What do you
mean I
start to these
grasped?
years.
What do you mean I grasped?
You dubbed us to
Arsenal-
HMRC. You
I did say
And
HMRC.
to the BBC.
BBC.
Yeah, but I said that as a
TV
joke
license.
because I know that no
Yeah.
one
And
pays
what
their
else-
BBC
and
tax.
then you were actually Bertie him up.
And
for
you've
something.
just
I was
done it
called-
again.
Why was I calling you Bertie Smalls at the beginning of the stream?
Because you were telling me about
that-
London history or something.
No, there was a reason.
going on about-
What did he do at the beginning?
You were going on about the craze.
No, no, something else. He's something
You
else.
do it
he
every
did.
time I meet you. Go on about the craze every single
Something
time.
else.
Honestly.
Mate, forgive me
talking
for
about-
coming from a city with a history and relevance.
Yeah, you're fascinated by.
Forgive me
you're,
for coming
you're
from a
fascinated
city
by
with history
Reginald
and-
for some reason. I don't know why that. Is.
Forgive me for coming from a history with relevance and
A
and
history with
prestige.
relevance.
A city with
history with relevance.
A city with history and
Yeah, there's
relevance.
a certain history with relevance. I agree.
What did he do? He had a mare at the
Just a
beginning of the
massive,
stream.
it's just a grass, isn't it?
Grass.
That's it.
Bertie Smalls.
Been caught out a few times, hasn't he? And he's with his friends as well. which is
Buvey
weird.
Smalls.
First
Oh
day-
yeah, and then didn't he say
first day
something?
of 2024 has seen us.
He said something about you. He's like, well, and we were like, God, you meant to be on his. Oh yeah, if you got a match of the day, you ain't watching.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that.
That's
If you could
exactly what
read between
you
the
said.
lines, it'd
That's exactly what
be
you
an interesting
So a
conversation. but
good
you
friend
can't
of
read
yours,
between the lines.
good friend of yours gets his big break on
Why
the
is the
BBC, and
zone
you're
up?
turning over.
That is it.
You're,
That's it, mate.
You're watching Strictly Come
It's
Dancing
on there. It's on there as well.
instead of your mate.
No, this ain't.
It's on there,
this
man.
is
It's on there.
Women's Champions League. I want.
No, it's an advert. It's an advert.
It's an advert.
Just having a full interview on an
There's,
advert.
there's nothing wrong with the
No,
Women's
this isn't
Champions
the
League.
channel. You are on the wrong
It
channel.
is when
No,
you
it's
want to
not.
watch the dart.
No, but
That's
it's an
not the
advert.
channel
It's an
we're
ad
on.
break.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
calm down.
God.
We're not
You guys are
offending
dumb,
anybody.
man.
I'm just saying. I want to watch the dart.
Use your
no,
loaf
no,
of
no.
bread. That
This
is
is
not the
ridiculous.
channel. Look at the
It's
top
an
corner.
ad break.
You don't put a different
Oh,
logo in the corner for an ad break, do you?
man. He thinks
It's
we're-
always
we're
been
getting
DAZN
all
the whole time
offensive.
it's been on.
Jack,
It's been DAZN the whole time.
change the channel.
It's been DAZN the whole time.
He's gone mad over there.
You guys have lost the plot.
I'm
It's been
scared.
DAZN the whole time.
Ever since his pay rate
rise,
went up,
he's gone nuts.
he's gone mad. You know.
Oh, mad with power.
He
He's
is.
drunk on
He
power.
stood up then and shouted at you.
Stood up and shouted at you.
Yeah, because it's been DAZN the whole time.
Oh my God, he's up.
Oh!
He's standing up and shouting.
It's been DAZN the whole
Too
time.
far, Tony.
He's literally standing up and shouting at us.
Come on, Jack, sit down,
See his
mate.
hair waving about and that everywhere. Mad.
Don't do your back in, mate. Sit down. It's 57 minutes
Jack,
West Ham
turn the
Brighton.
channel over.
Oh yeah, he called me a coconut as well. Comments, just remember.
No, I
that.
didn't.
Yeah, FA.
No,
reminded us.
I said you both had coconut heads, melon heads. You know, for God's sake. So I said you're idiots about the age
Oh, yeah,
thing.
and, what were you, and you were
Say this-
sexist.
say this
And you were
piece-
sexist.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean?
What did you say?
You were just abusive to a 16-year-old child throwing darts. You said he looked double his age.
Oh yeah, you said you
If
want to
I
fight
said
him
I-
earlier.
He finished on
You
a
said you
double.
wanted to
You wanted
fight
to have
him
a fight
earlier.
with him.
Huh?
You wanted to have a fight with him. You called him big boy.
If I said you look double your age, Roars, we'd be having a scrap right now,
You
mate.
called him big boy
Because
and said he looks
I'll be
double your
saying
age.
a very big
No.
number. So I'm not going to say
Mate,
it.
let's be totally honest here, right? If Luke Littler told you that he was married, divorced with 3 kids, you believe him?
If Luke Litter came up to me and said some Chelsea fan, the 4th biggest on YouTube, said I look double my age and I feel really upset about that emotionally, it would tie into what Adam said about how the press are slagging him off week in, week out. And you be a part of that, Roars, okay? You are part of it, okay? You're part of the press, okay?
He is.
Poor
he is
kid.
actually.
Poor kid.
Imagine how the poor kid
Think
would
of
feel.
your influence.
He goes to some of his mates and he goes, "There's this really good show I like to watch about football. It's called The Club." And his mates go, "Oh no, you don't want to watch that. That big lummox of a Bristolian wants to have a fight with you on it." He said he called you big boy. Go on,
Yeah.
go on. Oh my God! Oh. Got a score from there. Got a score from there. Got
Yeah,
to score.
Score that.
Very good. Look at Littler. Don't tell me that he doesn't.
Talking about big lads, Big Daz says, any of you lads been to the Ali Pally for the darts? I went once. It was a proper good piss up. I've never been.
I went one years ago. Good.
Can we get an invite for someone? You want to invite?
I got an invite last year. I've never used it.
They had Elliot on stage. Surely us three can get on stage.
Ridiculous, yeah.
How's our
And he
producer
really let himself down as well.
Yeah,
Let us down.
Double two.
Double one.
Double one.
Double one.
Wasn't 2, yeah.
Double one.
Double
He'd
one.
want double 2. That'd be 4.
The first dart that he threw, double one.
That's crazy, man.
It is pathetic.
The world's a crazy place for us.
Everyone tweet Elliot Hackney and say you throw darts.
Like Buvey plays football.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Come on, Brighton.
Come on, Luke.
Right, 3-1.
Here we go. 3-1.
Here we go.
Mate, he won that last one where
What's
the
his first
geezer
to
hit
six?
2 180s in a row. Come on, little Jack. You got to get the clip of him winning that one, of us celebrating the darts.
Yeah. Put
Where's
it on Twitter.
Stanley Matthews
Put it
when
on
you need
Twitter.
him?
Yeah, where is he?
Oh, God.
I know.
Gone home.
Gone home. It's not like we need anything clipped.
What's going on these
Right.
days?
I don't know.
West Ham
They've
on
all
the
got
attack
pay
here.
raises
What, he was
and
just here
early-
for the fun of it?
Early
Well, he just came to see us. That's nice of him. I didn't realise. I kept asking him to do stuff.
No, Jack told him to come and grab me from
I
downstairs.
know. I kept asking him to take me around. I needed to find cutlery.
West Ham on the attack here.
All right, say what you see.
How am I going to get a match a day if I'm not allowed to progress my commentary skills with a lummox
All right,
like
you
you?
do for the next 3 minutes. Do your match of the day audition.
3 minutes.
Well,
Don't know if we-
no,
mate,
d-
we'll
We can have a
hemorrhage
rest.
viewers.
We can have a rest.
Well, it's West Ham on the
Little
attack here. And then Littler's throwing a dart. Oh, it's
West
a
Ham
180.
attacking, Littler throwing a dart. God, you're insightful stuff, mate.
West Ham scored. Oh!
Oh, West Ham are 1-0 up as well. Congratulations, West Ham. They're 1-0 up.
They've
right?
not scored.
You
They
just
missed.
said
They
West
missed
Ham
a
scored.
sitter. They should score. I was meant to say. That was shocking. A shocking miss from who's that from? Can't even see.
Oh,
you know what?
look, this is a white. Look at this thrashing. 83.
He's getting a shellacking up here, isn't he now?
God, it's
Oh,
embarrassing.
no.
Done.
Oh, double
Done.
eights. Double eight.
Another leg.
Mate, how did he do the maths?
He's going to win the world championship.
Maths, bruv.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, because he was going for 16, he got 8. So no, he was going
It's
for
just half or
double 16 and
If
got
you miss the
16,
one,
so
then
he
you go to the
needed
half one with the double.
No, I get that. It's when it's
Yeah,
up
no.
by 501, it's difficult.
And plus, he ain't even got his maths GCSE yet.
Mm.
You must do 16. You do. It's A levels. 16 to 18 is your A levels. You want to Google that again?
He's gone all. He's lost. He's hit a 1. He's
Yeah.
he's
like Elliot.
He's done Elliot Hackney.
Cross has gone all over the gap.
Elliot Hackney.
He's gone. His head's gone.
Wow.
And look, there's a double.
That's the
Treble.
thing as well, because
Treble again. Get in.
they must be playing going, I can't let this 16-year-old beat me. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
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 Yes!
that's another 180.
180.
So what's he? 4 darts away from another
4
one.
darts. Oh, that's a good round from Cross there.
Yeah, but he's just behind now. If he gets a comfortable score, he can wrap it up in the next one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a nice little
Yeah.
25 there.
116. Lovely. Lovely. Jubbly.
Right, barring a disaster. Oh, no.
That's all good. He's still going to get his chance next round. Treble 20, double 6, double 20, 16.
Was he on double 20? Okay, hang on. 20?
Nope. Oh.
That'll do.
How do?
We need some darts graphics on the screen.
18.
We need Jack, can you make that up?
So,
A
like,
darts graphic.
right, just.
It's difficult to do a watch along for darts.
So you go double.
'Cause it moves very
Mate, do you know where
quickly.
darts works really well? I had it on in the car. It's brilliant on the radio.
Is it?
Yeah, you wouldn't think it would work, but it works really well. Right, double 9, bang. Lyrical blow to the
He's
jaw.
gone for 2 first.
Oh, no.
No, one more. Oh.
No!
Yeah, shit.
You've let him in. Why did he go for the 2? He must fancy the 8. Fancied the
Yeah,
double 8.
the
It was
cross
his
comes
side
up.
or whatever. This is not good.
Oh,
He's hit the treble.
is it the treble? Yeah.
This is not good.
Oh, I know,
Oh,
yeah.
no, he's done it again.
In his double 15 here.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no!
shit!
Cross is back in the game.
1-1.
Luke!
Go on, Brighton. Go on, Brighton. Oh! Flashed across the
That's a
box.
disaster. He had that one in the
He wasn't
bag.
even looking at the board, he was looking at the screen.
He had that one in the bag. That's such a shame.
But he seems to take it all really well.
Yeah, they're very friendly, aren't they?
He doesn't ever seem to go,
Yeah.
like I missed my chance there.
Darts
he's
players
hit
can
a
get
treble
real aggy, can't
19
they?
there.
Do you remember Phil Taylor and
Oh, Pascal Gross unlucky there.
Van Barneveld?
Yeah, they didn't like each other. He's hard work.
I like when there's a bit of need.
Oh no!
It was with that Gerwin Price and what's his face before. I like when there's a bit of needle on there.
Littler's
Gerwin
struggling
Price and,
already here.
Do you like Gerwin
Scottish
Price? The Welsh fella.
no.
It's the Welsh fella, isn't it?
Yeah.
Welsh
Oh
Ex-rugby-
no! This has
used to
all
play
gone
rugby.
wrong. The tide has turned. Come on, Luke. You need a huge round here. Oh. No. Oh, that's all right.
Brighton are knocking the ball around as well in the game. West Ham 0, Brighton 0 still.
Right, come on.
Yeah, get you chatting, man. We like having a little chat for some of these games as well. Obviously, none of us are
5, lovely. Right, this is opened up for Luke. You can take the lead in this one.
Go on, Buonanotte.
Yes, treble. No. Lovely. Come on, the Littler.
Treble-less visits. He's had 20. You're treble-less, isn't it?
Yeah, we haven't done a treble. Although you haven't done a legit one.
What do you mean a legit one?
Like they've done a legit one. Well, you and I have never really witnessed a treble.
Why? Well, you definitely haven't.
No, and you definitely haven't.
Or we have. We won it this year.
But
last
yeah,
year.
tainted though, right?
Why is it tainted?
Asterisks.
Why?
Docky B says, is this a
115,
dart stream?
115 asterisks.
Nah, man, but we're watching a dart.
Not
We're
until it's
watching
done.
What did he say?
He said, is it a dart stream? It's not, but we're having a little bit of fun.
Yes.
It's New Year's Day. No one really knows what's going on anymore.
Not quite New Year's Day.
Oh, no. I meant to say it's New Year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But people really don't know what
I
day
do.
it
I
is.
do like that. It's New Year's Day. Okay.
It was New Year's Day 2 years ago.
Oh no, this is terrible. This really is not going well. This is just disastrous.
It's like watching Chelsea over there, isn't it?
Oh God. It's over. He's going to hit
relax. It's all right.
double
it's only
9
one
here.
set.
Double 9 and it's over.
He's done well, Crossy though. Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. It's
Going for the
opened up
double
here.
four now. Nah, he hasn't. Double 4.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Crazy.
2-1. In the 5th set. Go on,
yes, Luke. That's how you answer that.
Oh. Why did he do that, you think?
Got Evan Ferguson coming on for Danny Welbeck in the Brighton game. Good to see Evan Ferguson back.
Well played, Danny Welbs.
Just missed it.
I'd love to interview that guy well.
Oh, he's hit the treble 19. Oh God.
Evan Ferguson, what a player. Where do you think he'll
been
end
up
up in the
yeah,
future?
yeah.
Man United. He's got
It's
Man United written all over it.
Yeah. The Irish connections.
Maybe
good as
with
well.
Ratcliffe there. you could
Treble
see it.
17. Well done, Luke.
He's been out for a while, hasn't he? Ferguson. Or he's coming. He's not been.
Right,
fully
we
fit, I
need
think.
Cross to have a bad round here. Not a treble. Oh. Oh no, he's 180.
I've
there.
noticed ever since you've started watching that, Littler's started losing.
Yeah, I think we should watch
So I
football.
think you should start watching it
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Okay,
Try and forget about it. Think about that.
this is going wrong, isn't it? Sad times.
But Evan Ferguson's that one player that I think United would be looking at. Surely.
Yeah, I'd love him. I'd love him. Some people are loving us covering the snooker. The dart. Someone said the snooker and the
Snooker on New Year's Day.
It's because the comment said snooker and darts are great pastimes.
I love a bit of snooker.
25.
You go to the snooker hall every now and then? Or
Yeah, I used to play a lot.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
ever
used
have
to
a
play a lot.
period of time where you were always down there?
Yeah, I used to play a lot.
This has to be Littler's. He's on 32 here. One double 16 and he's away.
Snooker's a hard sport to play.
No, he's hit.
Very hard.
It's real hard.
Oh no, hang on. He has to hit the double 16.
Rory,
He has
lock
to
in.
hit it.
Let us know what's going on.
He has to hit
He
it.
needs a double
16.
to level up in the.
No, he's missed, but he can have another go at it.
Double 8.
Oh my
And they're
God.
wide as well. They're wide.
He's feeling the pressure. You think
Yeah.
that all comes from
Double
Cross.
16 here.
All that pressure's come from Cross picking his shots.
Trebles. Oh no.
I think he just needs to go to the room at the back for a minute. Have a little word.
Okay, he's missed it. Please miss it.
He's still 3
Double 8.
Double eight.
Double 8. Yes.
Oh, he's missed. Litter's back in.
They both need double 8.
Double 8.
Come on, Littler. Oh.
Oh, you see Evan
Littler.
Ferguson then?
What were the best odds?
Yes!
What were the best odds someone got on Littler to win this, do you think? That's it. So he was quite
That's
highly
good.
rated before.
Nah, 300.
300's a
300 is a
proper
lot.
outsider.
How many people start? 64.
300 is a huge outsider. 300 to 1 for anything is huge.
Yeah, yeah. If they're in it,
Since Leicester, they've stopped doing the stupid stuff, innit?
have they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't. That used to be 5,000 to 1, innit? But they don't do that anymore.
Is that right?
Yeah, since Leicester, they won't give you them 5,000.
But the thing is, did people bet on Leicester? Did anybody win that bet?
A lot of people.
Yeah, there was a guy here.
And even
Did
at
they?
like October, November, they were still like 1,000 to 1 and 500 to 1.
And people were betting on it.
Didn't a guy cash out early for like 30 grand or something? He could have won.
I remember Trish going to me, yo.
He cashed out 45 grand, and he would have won 200 grand.
Well, wow.
It is.
But they were sure thing to win the league since January, weren't they?
No. It was a result of.
But then
City.
after that,
Riyad Mahrez scored against you.
Yeah.
The step over. That was
Yeah,
the day
amazing.
that was a day that I believed. I didn't
What was
believe
that,
up to
March?
it. Yeah, March.
But after that,
Remember that.
they didn't, like the following season, the best odds for someone to win the league,
Nobody
like
was
500 to
5,000
1.
anymore.
It was
Nobody.
500 to 1.
The thing is, they shouldn't have changed their strategy, the bookies, because in a way, it's good that happened for them, because more people will do it and more people will lose if it's 5,000. Because ultimately, it doesn't happen, does it? Oh, yeah. Do you know I went to see Matilda, the musical, in the West End? It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Come on, Brighton.
What do you think they're both playing for? What's the highest ceiling they can achieve this season? These two clubs?
Both want to
Europa.
qualify for Europe.
The Europa League.
And with some luck, they could
Yeah.
get Champions League. With some luck.
I think, yeah, they're aiming. The realistic ambition for both West Ham and Brighton is top 6.
Top 6. Yeah.
That's what they're aiming for, top 6. Maybe
They're both capable. They're both great sides. I think Brighton are a little bit thinner on the ground, aren't they?
They've done well. West
Brighton
Ham.
have more
I just
younger
didn't think they
players
were
as well.
about it.
Yeah, a lot of young players. Brighton got West Ham could go out and sign players as well in January. They got money, haven't they?
Yes.
So could Brighton as well.
No, he's missed the double 20 to win it.
Oh, he's giving him a chance now.
Oh,
60 needed for Cross. Oh!
which means a 20 and a double 20, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Might even go double 10. Just
20 and double 20 now.
Cool.
How
Oh.
far are they stood away from the dartboard?
6 foot.
6 foot. 6 foot feels close.
No, it's not.
6 foot to this table.
Yeah,
Like this
roughly.
table. And yeah, you're about that, aren't you?
No, I think you're further than this table.
N-
7
7
feet.
feet.
So
Just
they
make
end
it
up-
up. If you don't know the answer, make
Well,
it
you
up.
didn't know.
No, but I didn't say anything because I didn't know.
That's my philosophy. I'd rather get close to it with a
So
guess
you'd rather
than,
just make it up.
than
You'd
just
rather
not say
lie.
anything.
You'd rather lie.
It's not a lie.
No, it's a lie. You
I
said 6
said
foot.
I'd
7
say
foot.
6
It's a
foot.
lie.
I said I'd say 6 foot.
Yeah, but it
It's
was
an
wrong.
estimate. I'd estimate 6 foot. I said. So I was very
but,
close.
But you're wrong.
You
If
said you by saying nothing,
the
you were at
point
0.
is, if you don't know, there is nothing wrong in society. There's nothing wrong in
Yeah.
life with just going, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Good question, Adam. I appreciate the question, but I don't know the answer. I can't help you with resolving this issue.
No,
You just go
did.
6 foot.
Yeah,
Oh, but it's 7 foot.
I helped Adam by getting 90% of the way there.
No, but it's wrong, isn't it?
It's not.
If you miss by an inch or you miss by a mile, you miss.
That's true. That's very. Wow, that's amazing. That's like the smartest thing I've ever heard in my life. Miss by a mile, miss by an inch, you still miss. I'm still thinking about that now. Wow.
This is a lot more about you than it does Rory, by the
No,
way.
that's no. Yeah, Ad, take a sec, mate. Think about that.
And what's your New Year's resolution?
Stop snitching, stop lying would be a
Stop
good one.
snitching, stop lying. Stop snitching, stop lying. Yeah.
Just have a laugh, mate. Really. Yeah, just have a laugh.
Have you got any genuine ones? Not your stupid thing. Have you got any genuine ones?
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm going to do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to read. I'm going to drink more, and I'm going to read one book a month, which is really.
You struggle with that, but you're on the train a lot.
Yeah. I don't read enough.
What are you reading at the moment?
A book called Shoe Dog. It's about the founder of Nike.
Yeah, beautiful.
Have you read it?
Yeah, I've read it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You watched Air.
Air?
Air.
Oh, I heard it was awful.
No.
It's just a giant advert for Nike.
I haven't
It's
seen it.
about like Nike
Awful.
we made.
No.
It
Tell me the book. the
It
film
was
version,
just
see the book.
Matt Damon and the other guy, Affleck.
Have you watched the
playing the same
McDonald's thing
characters.
with what's
Yeah,
his name?
Batman, former
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, what was his name? Batman. Old
Steve
Batman.
Keaton,
Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Have you seen the McDonald's film with him in it?
No.
Really good.
No.
Not what it's
McDonald's is amazing.
McDonald's-
the business.
Is
They
McDonald's
own
isn't a
every property
restaurant.
they have.
McDonald's is a
They
real
own-
estate.
they own
they
land
own real
business.
estate.
It's a real estate company, not a
So think
restaurant.
of the McDonald's in
Yeah.
Oxford Street.
They own the
they
building.
that.
That's why they own so much. That's why they're worth so much money.
Is that right?
Well, because they're
I
a
didn't know
massive
that.
real estate.
No, the book I'm reading at the moment, it's called Shoe Dog, and I've only like started it really. But you know that brand Onitsuka Tiger or whatever it's called. There's one on Regent Street. The guy used to work for them, and he went to try and sell that. He didn't have any luck. I think in the Far East, didn't have any luck, and was like, okay, I'm gonna just create my own brand. Then I think he wanted to take that brand to America. They said no. He was like, okay, I'm just gonna create one, and he did. It's good. So I mean, I've read 50 pages, but it's good.
Mm.
Yeah.
But no, haven't seen Air. I did see an interesting doc about Nike though, it was really interesting about how they marketed the Jordan shoe in the 80s, where they effectively, like some would say, and the narrative around the doc went that they purposefully created a shortage, which resulted in people
Which
being
is what
mugged
they
for
do
their
now, yeah.
trainers. But
You want to see cues. You want to see all that kind of thing.
But it
like with
also-
the PS5,
yeah,
they could
make enough
they could fulfill all the supply if they wanted.
and make it so that it's
So
not
the
so
demand,
cut-
all the
yeah.
demand.
It's like me trying to buy a pair of UGG shoes for my missus on Christmas Eve.
Is
Try
it an
that,
issue?
mate.
Like Arnold
Where are
Schwarzenegger
you getting
running
around,
around.
Oxford Circus?
I went to the UGG shop in Covent Garden.
Yeah.
None. I was like, but it's here. The woman went to me try online. I was like, but I'm here. I'm here, aren't I?
Shops don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's all a front, man.
No, do you know what? I got really lucky because someone recognised me from the club and the Carnaby Street office or whatever it is, the shoe shop. He's like, look, they had them. They weren't supposed to sell them. But he sold me, they were meant to keep them until Boxing Day to like launch. And I was like, look, these are the shoes I need.
That didn't happen because you might have just got some sack. So that didn't happen.
That never happened.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Yeah,
Rewind.
talking about the McDonald's thing. Thank you to that guy though. The McDonald's thing. Watch the thing with Keating.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
You know the two original guys that made McDonald's. They're not even the guys making all the money out.
He
of
took it. He took everything, and he's because they were
Who
like
did?
farm boys or whatever, or they were like
Farm boys.
no, but they were like local. They were like city
People in
guys.
glass houses, mate.
Yeah, exactly. I've got to learn a lot about
he's
street
right.
life. I've got to
They're
learn a
from
lot.
the rural area.
But he said there's a moment where I think this is actually true, right? The McDonald's guy, he's built McDonald's to billions of dollars, and he's gone to the guys. I promise you, on my handshake,
I'll give you a
that I'll
percent
give you 5%
every year.
for whatever, and he never went on it.
And the
just
geezers
said,
were like, "No, we
really?
want that in the contract." And he was like, "Well, you know, it's not in the contract, but shake my hand now. I promise you,
And they never got their money.
never." And that would have been worth
Balling.
billions.
They still got something, I think.
But McDonald's also wouldn't have been as big as it was if
Without
they
that
got
guy.
their own way.
Yeah, yeah.
They want to
Because they
keep it
want
In and
to
Out
keep-
Burger. It was
yeah.
going to be In and Out Burger. It was just
Right.
a LA thing, California thing.
So where did you watch this film? I do actually want to see this.
It was on. It's on
So is
one
it
of
a
them streaming
drama?
things.
It's a drama that
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Keaton plays the guy.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
a doc.
yeah, who
Yeah.
set up McDonald's, but he didn't
How have I
found the
not known about
recipe.
that? How do you both know this film?
It's really
you know?
good.
Yeah.
Is it old?
It's one of them
quite
films that
relatively
like
new.
is decent. It didn't win an awards. It's not good enough to win awards. It's just an interesting story.
What provider do I watch this film on?
I don't know.
Well, help me out. You're meant to be.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you now.
What am I meant to do?
Mate, you,
What do I
you,
work
mate,
for
you know
Netflix?
everything about.
It's called
you,
The Founder.
What do the founder. What do I work for? Amazon Prime.
I think it,
It's probably on Amazon Prime.
you wouldn't
Everything's
get
on
a job
Amazon
there.
Prime.
You wouldn't get a job there. They sack you.
yeah, it is on Amazon.
They sack
It's
you.
not on Amazon.
I've got Amazon Prime. My
on
wife
Netflix.
subscribes. Got those packages arriving at my fucking house every day.
It's on Netflix for free.
I've got Netflix.
Yeah.
Came free with my Sky.
I've got Netflix. Yeah, I've got Netflix as well.
All right, mate. What do you
I'm
want?
just saying, I've got to
Show
put my hand up
What
when
do
you
you want?
do.
Some sort of Blue Peter badge? Do you know
got
what
one,
I've got now?
Yeah.
I've got Paramount because I wanted to see.
Oh,
I love how that was 2 words.
Paramount.
Paramount.
I've got it.
Paramount.
I've got it because I can watch Frasier. The new Frasers. It's fantastic. Seen it?
See, I've been
Very
stopping
good.
myself from watching.
Very good.
Because
very
there's no Niles.
You don't need him. You got
this.
Nicholas Lyndhurst. You got Rodney.
Yeah, it just doesn't. I don't know. The pictures didn't look right to me.
It's brilliant.
The
It's
trailer
really good.
is it good?
The Son.
Do you have to watch
Mate,
it and pretend
effectively-
it's not Frasier?
No, because it becomes Frasier. So the son, Frederick,
Yeah.
becomes the dad effectively. His character becomes the dad. So he's
So Frasier
then there's
becomes
a
his dad.
Daphne. Then there's a Daphne character, which is the son's roommate. Like it's the same show.
I'll give it.
And
a go.
Nicholas Lyndhurst just plays like an English drunk.
Do you feel like you're just nostalgic to see
I do. I'm always
Fraser
gonna.
Crane on there?
I do.
Because I like Frasier.
I genuinely think it's good. It's certainly watchable. I watched it Christmas Day with my nan. I genuinely think it's watchable.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah,
I'll give it a go.
it's worth going.
Oh, 180 for Littler.
I sort of did a situation where I got my nan Paramount, but at my house. It's like when Homer bought Marge a bowling ball.
Yeah.
I was like, "Nan, come round my house and we can put on Frasier." And now she's not there, and I still got it.
Subscription. Yeah, that's genius. That is genius.
On Netflix, you need to watch the thing. I'm looking for the name now. Hell Camp Teen Nightmare. It's mental. It's a documentary on these rich parents. Like I think Paris Hilton's parents sent her like years later, and that sent like just say Buvey's parents are worried about Buvey.
This is probably a lived experience.
15,
right? This is a lived
Buvey's
experience.
15, and like all of us, he's going to the pub, having a few ciders with the lads. He's out a little bit late. But his parents are really strict, and they got a bit of money as well, so they overreact. They go, "Oh my God, my son's a lunatic. He's off the rails."
Doesn't sound like an overreaction so far, but okay.
He's off the rails. So then what they do is they pay these guys to come and kidnap your kid from their bed and take him to like these camps somewhere where they're just getting like treated like soldiers and having to walk through the desert.
Like what Tony Soprano wanted to do to AJ.
Yeah, basically.
But except that's like an army
Military
camp,
school,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
still kind of the same. But this is like they just getting mistreated and they're paying like some parents sold their house to pay for their kids to go there and it was like mental.
Sounds crazy.
But the guy kept getting caught. So like there'd be like like reports of assaults and all these different things. And then he'd just move state or move town or move country and set it up elsewhere. And people were still giving him money.
That sounds ridiculous.
Nuts.
Nuts. Have I told you about Colin from Accounts? Very good.
I've not watched that.
You should watch Colin from Accounts. It's
Brighton. Evan Ferguson tried the cheeky flick.
Big chance for Brighton there.
big chance for Littler here.
Well, he dropped the set, didn't he?
Got
So it's
130
3-2 now.
Big chance for Littler. He's got to get this.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, double
he's
eight
missed the
again.
eight
He keeps
again.
missing the double eight.
And that's been seemingly his favourite.
Yeah, he keeps going for it.
He's
as well.
got three shots.
He keeps
He's got
lining
three shots
himself
at
up.
double eight now.
3 shots at double eight. He
Amazing.
missed 3 last time.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, he missed 1 for double eight then.
No, he missed 3 last time.
No,
Not
he had
the
two.
last time.
The last time he had to
here
do
to
3.
win the
He's
set,
got 6.
which is when he
shots
ended
at
up
double
losing
eight.
the set. There we
we
go.
go.
Because
He-
Cross can't
bing.
win. Oh, he's done it.
No, but he could have got. Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Couldn't have got 201 on
Well done, Littler.
it.
I love that song. Who made it originally? DJ.
But it's like, if it's not at the darts, I think it would annoy me.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
feel like
things,
the thing-
some things, but
Like
yeah.
Sweet Caroline does my tits in. Unless I'm at
it's
the
at
box.
boxing,
Yeah.
All Northern Ireland fans, isn't it? When I in
Football
20,
fans made that.
in 2016, I went to Northern Ireland, Poland, in Nice, like during the Euros,
Yeah.
because I was in Marseille for the England-Russia game.
Yeah.
So then I quickly drove to Nice for the Northern Ireland Poland game, and it was
What, same night, was it?
No, next day.
No, next day.
I think I seen a Republic in Bordeaux, that tournament. I was doing some
Did you?
work there. Yeah.
Wow, I was in the Russia game as well.
Yeah,
Mad.
but it was
That was all the fighting, wasn't it? Remember?
Whoa.
Wow.
Who's-
yeah, no, it's bad. On
England
the,
Russia was awful.
yeah,
Dyer scored that
on the
free
beach.
kick.
Yeah, Eric Dyer scored.
Stepped out of nowhere.
Should have won. We ended up drawing 1-1, didn't we?
I went to a Nike event with
They were
England.
juiced up that tournament, Russia, innit?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Who knows?
allegedly.
The other
Yeah.
one is the next one more. If it
The
happens,
one in Russia, I'm on about.
No, we're talking about France here.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
I did
France
mention
2016.
Bordeaux. What I was wrong.
I went to Nike Town to do some stuff with
Nike?
the England squad, and Rooney was walking through and all that. And
Why were you
the
working with
tagline?
Rooney?
Because it was like a Nike event when I was working with a football company. And
Wow.
they're all
What
sat
company were you
there,
at?
and I'm not going to say, am I? And and the tagline was like, "The future of England starts now." And 2 weeks later, they lost to Iceland.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And Rory was in there going on like he was in downtown Baghdad during the war, going, "It's a carnage in here in the UAE.
yeah.
It's Papa Messi." I remember that.
Yeah,
He was going off.
It was the first time YouTube did lives, because remember they were doing the lives.
Yeah, and Facebook Live.
It was the
Facebook Live was
first
a new
time
feature
it
as well.
was-
We were doing Facebook Live.
Do you know what? Do you know what I
TFI, the
did?
mayor, and they had me clipping up videos like I knew what I was doing.
Do you know what
I was the first Snapchat story of the whole tournament. I was on the official Euros 2016 Snapchat
Mate,
story.
it's
Got
so
21
funny
million
that
views.
you've got a ridiculous story like that, because I've got one. Facebook Live. Do you know what I did in Nice? Do you know what, like, the thing I set up? And people watched it in their, like, millions. if the numbers were true, I think what came out about Facebook Lives was that the numbers potentially weren't true. But it was England were playing. I was in. It must have been England Iceland, and so I got a white ice cream, so vanilla, to represent like the England kit, and it must have been a blue ice cream, bubblegum flavour or whatever, to represent the Iceland kit. Put them both in the sun.
Mate, I remember
Put it on camera and just let them melt.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was
Mate.
Yeah. I went to the bloke I was working with. I was like, that's the crappiest idea I've ever heard
It
in
was
my
genius.
whole life.
It was genius.
Yeah.
It was like the old videos back then used to get high retention, was like putting elastic bands around a watermelon till it breaks.
Stuff like that, yeah.
And it's like, so
Because
someone
it was
would
such
get...
a novel thing live. Like, why'd I watch anything live on the internet?
But mate, can you imagine people at work just sitting there, just like watching these two ice creams melt?
I remember that.
No, you've
remember
called them what they are.
I interviewed Joe Tomlinson. I interviewed Joe Tomlinson for what I was doing, and then he went on to, he's doing great at Football Daily and all sorts.
Maybe it's
So
because
you're
of
saying
you.
it's because of you, yeah.
Maybe
No, I'm saying I filmed him.
Did you
I filmed his
inspire?
reaction. I said, "What do you think of the England game?" And it was post Iceland. I've never felt like I've never left a game of football like that. It was crazy.
So Joe, we'd
Joe, you owe it all
appreciate
to
that's
Buvey,
a
mate.
little-
That's
a
all
little
down to
thank you
no.
to
He was
Buvey at
already
some point.
working at Football Daily.
No, but Joe owes it all to you, is what you said. Without you, who would Joe Tomlinson
I was
be?
with David Lorca and Joel Bayer the whole trip. I've not recovered since.
What? You were working together the whole time?
Us three and a couple of other producers all went to France.
Oh!
Oh, he missed that. Oh,
He had to keep that
Dude.
down, didn't he?
you know. I'm asking you, Roris, who is that, mate?
Moda.
Huh?
Reminds me of... we missed the penalty. the
Who
other day
missed
in
that
the
one,
rebound.
Booth?
Cut to Roris. Who's this?
Cut to Buvey.
No,
Who's this?
he's just skied it. Fucking rubbish. Moda. I couldn't see, lads, the camera angle. Hell. You two have never heard of Moda. You two are the biggest names in the football industry.
I was fine.
You guys, the football YouTube scene revolves
Is
around
it the
these two.
bullseye?
Who's that Mulder?
Moda.
Oh, is it? Oh, he's back up to 4 sets to 2. Jesus, we missed a bit. Didn't we, Dad? Oh, go on, Littler. Just, like if he wins this world, even if you just leave him alone, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard though.
Yeah, like just leave him alone.
How much money is a bullseye?
There is no money.
No, there is.
No, there isn't.
No, if in everyday, if a bag is 1,000.
Bullseye. Yeah.
What's a bullseye?
God, fuck knows.
You know they're going to turn Littler
It's not.
into?
It's too obvious to be 50 quid.
50 quid.
Oh, is it that obvious? Right.
What's a pony?
20.
Incorrect.
Pony, tenner.
Incorrect.
Don't know. What other numbers are on the board?
No, a pony in money.
Oh, pony in general numbers.
In money.
Pony.
a pony?
100 quid.
Incorrect. What's a
What is it?
pony?
Don't know.
25. What's a
25.
cockle?
50p. I don't know. I'm cashless, baby.
Cockle and hen would be
10.
10. Yeah. It all rhymes. That's the secret to the Cockney slang. Isn't it?
some of it.
Most of it rhymes.
The British public are going to turn Littler into Michael Carroll. Remember the lottery
Yeah,
winner?
swear
That's
it,
what they're going to do. He's going to be
Walking around in a Glasgow Rangers shirt.
Who's Michael Carroll?
He won the
He won the
lottery.
lottery.
He won like a huge amount, like 10 million, and lost it all.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
But the papers used to follow him around.
Really?
And he was just a normal...
he just
like
used to swan about.
Yeah.
All
Normal
these sovereign rings on. Like,
Was he a
spent all his money
postman or
at
something?
Elizabeth Duke in Argos.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like...
What's Elizabeth Duke?
It's their
like,
jewellery section in Argos.
Argos had like a little sort of concession stand for actual jewellery, which was mental.
Used to get
Man.
a mom chain from there at Christmas when you only had a tenner.
Yeah. Do you remember that Lady Sovereign? Do you remember her?
Oh, her, yeah. She got signed by...
Channel U. They're
she
going to
got
make me
signed by
huge. Like Katie Price's boobs.
Fella,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Lady
She
Sovereign.
did. Do you remember Lady Sovereign?
Yeah, she got signed in.
Oh
I
my
feel like
gosh, my days are getting longer and there's no turning back.
Yeah,
I'm
she got signed.
working 9 to 5.
Channel U.
Channel
Wow.
U. They're
That's
gonna
where I
make me
first knew about Poet,
huge.
you know.
Like Katie
Channel U.
Price's boobs. Whoops, I'm being rude. Where's my wet ball and my sandwich? I need food. Private callers get no love from me. Please let me be.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, my days are getting longer. Lady Sovereign, and there's no turning back.
There's
I'm
2 minutes here. It's
working
0-0
9
West
to
Ham Brighton.
5.
We got a shout out Super 6, surely. 250 grand.
SOV.
Yeah, just ignore Buvey doing the Super
Yeah,
Six.
just shouting out Super 6.
That's the
S.
SUP.
It goes
SUP.
SOV.
The SUP.
How do you do that?
SUPER6.
SUPER6.
Yeah, Super 6.
I've got.
Ready?
Yeah, I'll do the S.
No, he's gonna do the S. It's the only one he's
Mate,
got.
when he gets to the S, we'll be all right.
I've done the S. You go
Where's
now.
the S? I don't look like
That's a
this.
Z.
Okay,
It's
you.
a Z.
P. Why is Jack laughing? Why? I heard him laughing. I've never heard him for about a year. He sat there in the little corner.
2 minutes ago, he stood up shouting at
Yeah,
us.
shouting. I've just done a P. E.
I've just done a P. I'll have a P, please, Bob.
R for Super 6.
Super 6.
That's 6 fingers.
Super 6.
That's Super 6, lads. But we've got a shout
You
out.
could have done 6 like that.
You do the read then. You do the read.
I was- Sorry, we've got.
No, you guys are the
No, no.
biggest. No, sorry.
Buvey.
You guys are the biggest professionals in YouTube
Buvey.
football,
Buvey.
apparently.
Look,
Okay.
Look at me,
What do
Buvey.
you mean,
Yeah.
apparently?
Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Buvey.
Okay,
Go on,
mate.
Buvey.
You're such a. This guy's a div, man. Super
All right,
6.
melon head.
Yeah, go on. Call me a coconut again, Booth.
Let's talk about Super 6. 250 grand is up for grabs. All you have to do is predict some big score lines. With the FA Cup coming up, it could be your chance to win some big money. So make sure you download Super 6 and join our mini league. It's Club 23. Thank you very much.
That was class.
Thank you, mate.
You did all right. You did all
That
right.
was really good.
It's
Guys, you
true.
got a mini league as well.
It is true. You have to download the Super 6 app. It won't cost you a penny, and you could win some big boy money, couldn't you?
Yeah, 250 grand's big. Not for Rory. That's his daily ad rev from YouTube because he's got one of the biggest channels in the whole scene.
Mate, you are
Huge channel.
as in terms of like influential YouTubers, you're far more significant than me.
No way.
Because you're the second
get
biggest
rate-
Man City fan. You always say I'm the fourth biggest Chelsea fan, which immediately puts you above me.
No, I've moved you up now to third.
Yeah, but you're second.
You're above
Yeah,
the
but that's
guy
because
from the
one
other
guy
stream.
retired, didn't he?
Steve McInerney is the biggest Man City fan. You're the second biggest Man City fan. So you're higher than me because I'm fourth.
Yeah,
Apparently.
but Chelsea are a bigger club because you won 2 European Cups. So
You got sacked from a football team by the fourth
Yeah,
biggest Chelsea fan, didn't you?
Yeah, you got launched out of a football team.
what do you mean? What football team? What do
You
mean?
didn't.
Remember when you played for that football team and you got sacked?
Oh, for God's sake!
By the,
You know,
You weren't even
so the
involved. Dad.
story is, just so people know, Buvey asked to play for a football team.
Yeah.
Buvey asked.
He was paid subs as well. He was paid
a
subs.
YouTuber.
He was paid subs.
Buvey asked a YouTuber who supports Chelsea if you could play
Yeah.
for his football team.
So this is a guy that used to
Ultimately,
run the
he
biggest,
gave in.
the biggest Chelsea fan channel. He used to give Rory, what was it called? A turtle and dove, £5 or whatever it's called. £5 to be on the stream, and they used to be on the stream for free.
Look,
£5 travel expenses,
So
all sorts.
this Chelsea fan decided to start a football team and asked all YouTubers what YouTubers would like to play for this football team. Please send your CVs in and we'll give you a trial.
You had a novel
Buvey
idea.
went
Yeah,
to
I
have
went-
a trial.
I'm just thinking. I played with Flex. I played with.
No, you
Specs,
played with the other
I
Chelsea
played-
fan.
I played with Thogden was involved.
No, you played with the other
So
Chelsea fan.
There's some big
And then you
names
got-
there, bigger than me. Bigger than me.
You
then
can't
you-
verify this. I feel like you're
we
lying.
can't.
I was
we
playing
can't
with
verify.
Thogden.
It doesn't sound like
No,
something
I don't
Specs
think
would do.
Specs would be there.
It doesn't sound
I
like
don't think
I
Specs would be
played
there.
with Specs.
Specs
That's
was there.
different. Have you played with him? Yes. Did
Yeah.
you play with him on this team?
Yeah, I smashed,
Specs
I smashed him off the ball.
Specs played
No.
for the team.
So
No. So Specs played for this
lads,
football team.
can you move on?
That feels
okay?
wrong.
That
Specs
feels
don't-
like a
Specs
lie.
don't-
You're
Specs
lying
don't-
about
I've-
people.
I've played
You're
with
li-
Specs.
No,
I've
that's
played
the
with Specs.
different
No, but
thing. That's a different thing.
Yeah, it was a different football team. But
So you're a liar.
in that side, I did play against. No, but
So you're a liar.
yeah, but I'm talking about the kid.
That's like me going. I
I'm talking
played
about the
Sunday League with Wes Brown.
But
I didn't.
yeah, but I'm talking about the kid that had the biggest Chelsea fan channel. They booted Rory off. I don't know why that.
I
happened.
didn't play for that team.
You were
did.
saying something about Sarri's not being a Chelsea man or something, despite the fact that he was one of the most successful managers in the last 10 years.
No, let's remember exactly what happened.
Why were you slagging off Sarri for not being a Chelsea man? That's what I want to know. I just want to know that.
Yeah, why were you doing?
Why did you call
he
Luke
was.
Littler double his age when he's 16?
Mate, why did you say you
'Cause if
wanted to have a
someone-
fight with Luke
If
Littler?
someone said
Why
that,
did you bring up Luke Littler's missus, bro? Beef.
no, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
guys are
sorry,
saying he's
why?
double.
Yeah, why did
If
why
I
did
said
you
if
do
I
that?
said to one of your misses, "Oh, you look double your age," I get a slap around the face from both your misses.
Why did you bring
So
up his
why
missus?
can you
as
say
well?
that to Luke Littler?
But why did you bring up his
Yeah,
missus?
but why can you say
I'd
that
say
to
don't
Luke
bring
Littler?
up my missus on camera, but you feel happy to bring up Luke Littler's.
Yeah, it's a bit unfair. He's
Yeah, but
playing in the
it's 'cause it
semi-final
went
of the
viral
World
on
Championship,
Twitter.
biggest day of his life.
Yeah, but it went
You're
viral
bringing
on
up his
Twitter.
missus.
Yeah,
I
but
think,
you-
So
it
you're
went
happy
viral
to
on Twitter.
amplify that, are you?
Huh?
On your platform. You've got a big platform
Our
here.
platform.
And you're the second biggest Man City fan in the world. And you're happy to use that platform to dehumanise Luke Littler's missus.
I'm not even the second anymore. I'm probably third or
Second.
fourth. I'm probably second or third. You know.
No, you're the second. Steve McInerney, clearly the best Man City fan.
Yeah,
You number two.
He's up there.
You're
Yeah,
number
yeah.
two.
Of course.
I don't know a third.
Yeah.
Do you know a third?
I know a few. Kicking about.
Mate,
Warren McGreevy's got a super chat. Got to read it. He says, I'm guessing he's a young Liverpool fan. He says, can you talk about Fowler and Owen and what they were like back in the day? I'm about too young to have been able to watch them play.
two of the best finishers to have ever played
Robbie
the game.
Fowler was unreal, wasn't he?
Was
And
Fowler a better
So was
finisher?
Owen. So was Owen, but
Who's a better finisher?
McKola, no.
finisher
Robbie
Fowler. You could
Michael Owen's
argue,
pace got
you
him
could
into
argue
positions
this.
Fowler rarely
Yeah.
does.
I don't necessarily think this, but you could easily argue it and not look silly that Robbie Fowler is the best finisher to have ever played in the Premier League. You could easily argue that.
He's Liverpool's best finisher. Premier League era.
Premier League era. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see Ian Rush, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Same here, Premier League era. He's
Over Suarez and Torres.
a better finisher than both of them.
yeah. Suarez
He's
is
a
a
better
better
finisher than
player.
both of them.
I remember going
Robbie-
to Old Trafford.
Robbie Fowler scored a
drew
5-minute
2-2.
hat-trick against Arsenal. 5 minutes. 5 minutes into the game, they're 3-0 down, Fowler hat-trick.
Amazing.
We drew 2-2 with him.
He used to play for City. I loved
It
it.
might have been Cantona's return, actually.
The,
In 96.
he scored for Cantona.
He scored 2, Fowler scored. Bot scored, and Cantona. Yeah, it was Cantona's return. So Fowler, I've seen Fowler score. He had that white shirt with the strip down. They were so good.
But I
man.
think Michael Owen is weirdly underrated now. I don't quite get it. Having lived it, like I don't think I've ever seen. Beckham would probably be an example of this. But you know, when I was at school,
Here we go.
like all the girls at school who weren't into football, you know, it's a theatre school. They're not girls that are into football. They all had like Michael Owen pencil cases.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had like a show on
Yeah, a TV show.
CBBC.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Where he used to come out the poster and that.
Yeah.
Then he had the soccer skills show with Neville Southall.
Yeah, yeah.
Where he's burying that little kid.
He's that
But you know,
ginger
like everything was Umbro. You didn't mind getting Umbro boots
Yeah,
back then
yeah.
because of him. Like all sorts.
No,
man. He was everywhere.
class. But Fowler, exceptional.
Mm.
Like,
And that's why he gets a bit ridiculed. Remember when he had that brochure about the game's over, by the way, 0-0. Remember when he had the brochure about like his humble, professional, hard work, and he got ripped for it. But that's because he was one of the first to have like a brand
Also,
of a football, like, you know, the
I don't think-
Beckham and the Owens were the very early brands.
I know Rooney did it afterwards, but you know what he did when he was 17? You know when he scored that goal against Wimbledon and he did all the
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like up until that, is it Ellen Road when he popped his hamstring? I've never seen anything like it. Michael,
Yeah,
never
unreal.
seen anything.
Ballon
like
d'Or as well in the Premier League.
Ballon d'Or.
Last Englishman to win it? Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who will be the next? Jude.
Jude.
that. Lampard finished second. That's as close
Jude
as
or
we
Phil
got.
Foden.
Lampard finished second.
Gerrard third.
Lampard
One
finished
last
second,
question before
Gerrard
we
third,
wrap
yeah.
this stream up. It's a super chat from Hedgehog. You're like, it's just for you, Rory. Who is better, Gianfranco Zola? Do I need to ask the second player or Hazard?
Zola, by far. Zola, head and shoulders better than Hazard.
People, to everyone that's tuned in today, these streams are becoming my favourite when we don't really cover a game
nothing games.
that we're
The
too
darts.
interested in.
0-0,
West Ham 0,
West Ham, Brighton. We haven't
0.
been-
We got to see Danny Welbeck. We got to see
You've had a mess.
Littler have a great time. We got to see Buvey had a mare. For the
Mare.
first show
Mate,
of 2024.
people up and all that.
I think your New Year's resolution, Booth, should be to get better.
At darts.
No, get
Yeah.
better.
I want to get better at darts.
In general, get better.
At darts. Yeah.
See you later, Raw. See you later.